print, dancing on the people, rolled up at the after joint, dancing on the people, people dancing on the people. I got people on the people, people dancing on the people, with the people on the people, smoking CO2. See me, see you dancing on the people, climb up on the booth, hanging from the people on the people. My head hits the roof, dancing on the ceiling on the people. I got people on the people, dancing on the people. I got purple hat, cheetah print, dancing on the people, rolled up at the after joint, dancing on the people, people dancing on the people. I got people on the people, people dancing on the people, with the people on the people, smoking CO2. See me, see you dancing on the people, climb up on the booth, hanging from the people on the people. My head hits the roof, dancing on the ceiling on the people. I got people on the dancing on the people. I got people, 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 people dancing on the people. I got
Everybody in the booth can tell myself apart from you. Now the word dancing, people, dancing, people, dancing, people, dancing, people.
cheetah print, dancing on the people, rolled up at the after joint, dancing on the people, people dancing on the people. I got people on the people, people dancing on the people, with the people on the people, smoking CO2. See me, see you dancing on the people, climb up on the booth, hanging from the people on the people. My head hits the roof, dancing on the ceiling on the people. I got people on the people, dancing on the people. I got
Dancing people. I got people.
people, people.
Dancing with me. Everybody in the booth can tell myself apart from you. Now the word dancing, people, dancing, people, dancing, people.
All right, fine. Oh my gosh. Hey, everybody. Hope everyone's having a relatively fantastic weekend. As fantastic as it can be. Let's hop over here, shall we? See how many people we got. It's Sunday, friends. Fellows, fantastic members of MetaFam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Step right up, folks. Wow, we have over 200 people live right now. Oh my gosh, 235. You guys are here for the tea. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh, what's up? I'm just reading the chat right now. Argos reading his last rites. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is, right? Here's what I've done. I've appointed a lot of moderators. Anyone, you can ask anything you want. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Ask whatever you want, but just attack the argument, not the person. It's the same rule I have for the Oasis Discord. And I don't mean like you can't say something sensitive. You can say sensitive or offensive things. Just don't be an asshole, right? Like, so if you're just trolling, then what I ask the moderators is, if you see someone and they're just being like a total a-hole, they can't manage to phrase their question in a way that isn't just like being insulting towards other people in the chat or me or whatever, whatever you see, then just delete the comment. If they do it again, then mute them, basically. But you can ask anything you want if you can find a way to do it and not just be an a-hole. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I can say anything I want now. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna say anything I want. There's no repercussion. I don't have to dance around. It's so exciting for me. So what I thought, here's what's happening. I'm going into other YouTube live streams, and when I show up, people just start asking me questions, or they're talking about, people are making videos about it, people are mentioning me in videos, and I thought, you know what, let's just have an Argos Tells All live stream. You guys can ask me directly, and I'll just tell you anything you want to know. We can talk about the last couple of years of interactions with Metazoo, my experience as a retailer, what I've heard from the inside, the things that I'm told, things that were going to happen, that didn't happen, that were maybe going to happen, that should have happened, but maybe they were never going to happen, the way pre-orders were structured, absolutely anything. And so, yeah, I'm free. Look at that, KBD Tokyo. I'm free, bitches. It doesn't matter anymore. Woo! All right, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, keep it civil. I'll talk about anything. I'll give you whatever updates I know about Metazoo, and then we can talk about Metazoo for the last couple of years. That's what's going on. Now, before we get started, some people, I have occasionally received some criticism from a few people who would have liked me to have been free to speak my mind or say whatever I want all along, okay? And here's the reality. I just want to explain why that wasn't always the case, okay? because I am a retailer, or was a Metazoo retailer. Okay. And so as with any retail experience with anything, there are repercussions to saying whatever you want, in that you might lose access to Metazoo, but it goes beyond that. When I'm looking at helping the Metazoo community, I need to keep political power within Metazoo. Okay, so like if I just say offensive things and piss all over the place, I lose political power with Metazoo, and that doesn't help anybody, right? Like if let's say I threw my hat in the ring over streamer kits at the beginning of 2023, then I would have lost political power and influence over Metazoo for the entire year. Over what? Over the description of one pre-order item? Like, it's not worth it. Or like when the bannings were happening in 2022, some people used to troll me saying like, Argos, why weren't you defending us, Argos? I was, you dumbass. I was defending you. I was defending people and fighting the fight in private messages with Metazoo for the whole damn year of 20. Why do you think they stopped banning people at the end of 2022? That was me. It's because I took the fight to the top and put it forward again and again and again and again and again. And if I made inflammatory YouTube videos back then, do you think I could have done that? No, because nobody would be answering my DMs. So I was able to keep a neutral appearance online in order to have an actual influence behind the scenes. But that said, good God, like it took a year of me talking about the bannings and talking about what an effect it's happening on people, a year for the shit to finally hit the fan enough that someone would actually take a stand. So I just want you to know that just because I've been tiptoeing around a little bit, well, actually a fair amount, just because I've tried to remain kind in the public eye doesn't mean I haven't done or said anything. It's just that I was trying to have the greatest impact I could, and I felt the greatest impact was by maintaining rapport with the people at the top of Metazoo in order to try to have some kind of influence and not just be another person that they turned off. So anyway, so let's get started. Oh, look at all the eyeballs. What did I say? Did I say something? What are all the eyeballs? Oh, God damn it. The mic. Oh, no, the mic's not off. Why are you saying muted? What's going on? Okay, I'm going to catch up in chat. Metazoo disappeared again? What did I miss? Did I miss something? What are all the eyeballs? What just happened? Alright, someone got... Oh, I see. Anyway, alright, we're going to get started. So, before I start answering questions... Sorry. Yeah, good. I'm not muted. I see I'm not muted. You guys freaked me out. Okay, so what everybody wants to know is what's going on, and here's why. Here's what's going on, guys, with Metazoo. Okay, here's what's going on. Oh, the fake Metazoo Games account was in here? Nice. Okay, nice. So the reason people are confused with what's going on with Metazoo is because of what people are saying. Because you're hearing all kinds of things, okay? The CEO of Metazoo comes out and said with a letter that they were closing Metazoo down. Like, oh, okay, so that's from the top. Then he redacts the letter, deletes it, and just, are they pretending like it didn't happen? Like, Metazoo's made no further announcement. But what's happening is a Metazoo artist came out and said things aren't quite what it seems, and there's an announcement coming. Okay? Metazoo Mike, who made the announcement that Metazoo's closing down, has been removed from the Metazoo Discord. And now Shaw, the chief operating officer of Metazoo, the COO, who was also involved with Golden Distribution and with the LGS chain stores, Game Castle. Okay? He is now the headcaster of the Metazoo Discord. So Mike has been like removed or left, I don't know which, from his own Discord. You have rumors from people who used to work for Metazoo saying that there's buyouts, but it's not substantiated. Okay, so that's coming. We've heard POW Interactive and we've heard Bandai, but those are just rumors. And then you've got like Texas Ted on Instagram, used to work for Metazoo or whatever, saying non-specific things like news is coming, and you have King Pokemon telling people don't sell, things are happening, okay? And so I'm here to tell you this, and you're not gonna like this. Oh my god, 400 users. You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like it. Because we want all of this great stuff to be happening. We want that, right? I'm gonna tell you, I don't have concrete information whether or not there's a buyout pending. I was told by the CEO, Mike, that there's multiple interested parties. I was told that, along with a lot of other people in last month. I was told that there's buyout negotiations happening. I don't think Metazoo's getting bought out. I don't think so. I think that they have a lot of debt. I think they screwed over a bunch of people with a huge gamble on Kuromi's Cryptid Carnival. I think they thought they were going to make $20 million on Kuromi, a ton of money, and instead of that, they made like $1 million. And then when that didn't pay off, they were sitting there unable to pay for Legacy, unable to pay for SCP, unable to pay for streamer kits because they still owed the printers. And I think that screwed them. I think it was a huge gamble. And this is based on some information that I've gotten from Metazoo and just putting some pieces together. That's what I think. And so then I think basically shit hit the fan hard. And I think Mike didn't really want to deal with it. I think he was kind of tired of it. I don't know how many people in Metazoo knew what was going on. I think a lot of the employees had no idea. Based on my conversations with employees at Metazoo, they were being told everything was fine. Right? Just like everybody else. Metazoo retail partners were told everything's fine. I was told in November that they had $1 million allocated to their next giant push. That's what I was told by Andy, president of Metazoo. And I don't know if Andy was feeding me bullshit or if Andy was told, maybe Andy was told that. I don't know. My point is everybody was told Metazoo's fine, right? Metazoo has all this money. Metazoo's fine. But they're not fine. And when they missed the Dark Tower payment, it's because they had all this debt from their giant Chromie's gamble. And Dr. Cards is here for the facts. Yeah, we'll start answering facts afterwards, but everyone wants to know what I think. So I'm going to say what I think, Dr. Cards. Hey, Dr. Cards, people are here to know what I think. And so that's what we're going to say. All due respect, okay? You had your turn. You talked about what you thought for about an hour. You had people show up for that, and now it's my turn. All right. Here's what I think. I think they're out of money. So here's your options, guys. Here's your options, okay? Option number 1. They can transfer. There's an Aoki Mike equity problem where Aoki and Mike each have half the equity, okay? And they do not agree. They're not getting along. Either person can screw the other person in a business deal like this. So if Amanda, yeah, I can lay out facts versus opinions. When I say this is what I think, it's an opinion. When I say it's a fact. But I'll be more specific once we get this summary lined up, okay? So, option number 1 for Metazoo, Mike gives up and hands it over to Aoki. And then if Aoki has total control, maybe he does something with it. Aoki has tons of money. So if Aoki gets total control, if Mike is gone... Look, Mike is out of the... I think Mike's gone. But it's just my opinion. I think he's gone. Okay? I think he gave it... Because he told me a little while ago that it was so complex that he might just give his equity to Aoki and walk. And I didn't think he was actually serious about it, but it literally might have happened. Okay? So it's possible Aoki has it all now and is deciding what to do with it. But here's the problem. Aoki has Hero Quest. He's got his own stuff going on. He may or may not care enough to do anything with it. So then they have to look at the debt. The debt is a problem. So it's the easiest path forward for Metazoo. The easiest path is if they bankrupt the company and they erase the debt. And then they take the IP and they push that on someone else. Now, I've heard that there are multiple people interested in the IP. There are not multiple people interested in the debt. So what does that mean for you if you have pre-orders? It means you're fucked. That's what that means. Okay? If you have pre-orders with Metazoo, and if they declare bankruptcy to erase the debt, even if there are multiple buyers lined up for the IPs, if you have pre-orders in Metazoo, you're fucked. That's what that means. So you need to start your chargebacks on Metazoo if you have pending pre-orders. You need to do that. And don't, if you placed a chargeback for a pre-order from last summer, you're going to tell me it's been too long. Okay, this is not the case necessarily. Hear me out. When you do a pre-order, a chargeback on a pre-order, what they want to know is when was the item expected to arrive, not when did you make the purchase. Yeah, Mason, me too. I hate to see it. Okay, so what you need to tell them is I was expecting Legacy at the end of December because that was the last update Metazoo gave everybody. Okay, they told everybody September, then they said October, then they said November, then they said next month, then they said December, then they went silent. So when you do a chargeback, you need to tell people that, you need to tell the bank, December 31st was my last update on this pre-order. That's when I expected it. And that is inside the chargeback window. That's how you're going to do it. All right. So now I'm saying this. I think you should charge back your product personally, no matter what. Do whatever you want. All right. I'm not saying you have to do it. Just do whatever you want. But I'm saying if it were me, here's why. If Metazoo is able to get someone to come in and do a rescue and pay for the product and it arrives, you can just buy it again. You can just buy it. Just go buy it when it shows up. But if it doesn't, if they're screwed, if they're out of money, if nobody wants to deal with the debt, if nobody wants to deal with all that stuff, even if they're going to sell the IP, and if you're screwed, then if you wait to find out, you're screwed. But if you do the chargeback, you can still get product no matter what. So I just think you should charge back. Did I charge back 3rd anniversary? Yeah, I did. Will it work for streamer kits? I don't know. That was so long ago, Pogo Dad. I'll be honest. I didn't even try to charge back streamer kits because it was, I just got one. It was $100 and it was like a year ago. So is it possible that someone could come in and scoop up the Metazoo theme? The Metazoo, what would they get? What is the Metazoo IP? The Metazoo IP is the beginning of a storyline. It's a bunch of copyrights and theme. It's some characters. They can show they got a bunch of revenue from it or whatever. I do think there are some people who might be interested in the IP. Caster Society is developing a Cryptic Clash game. If they own... Oh, and Metazoo owes Caster Society money, right? Or the Cardio, right? My understanding is Metazoo owes Cardio a bunch of money for the development of Cryptic Clash in some form. And so if Metazoo goes to bankruptcy, Cardio is going to be one of those people, one of those companies interested in what Metazoo assets they have, and Cardio is developing the online client. So it's possible that Metazoo IP, or at least some of it, could roll over to Cardio as payment for some of the debt that Metazoo has there. It's also possible that another company comes in and rolls up and buys up the IP, just so that if they make a cryptid thing in the future that's in any way similar, they don't have to deal with the possibility of like Metazoo coming back and going after them for something. Right? So it is possible the IP can roll out. And I think when you hear King Pokemon and people like this talking about the future of Metazoo, I think, unless they have no insight, I think what they're talking about is the IP rollout, the possibility of the IP developing in the future. But make no mistake, I think your pre-orders are gone. So, now, that's my opinion. Now I will start to answer questions, and when I answer questions, I'm going to differentiate between this is a fact and this is what I think. Okay? So I'm just going to look at the chat. Thank you for coming. I'm going to try to catch up. I'm going to answer whatever, anything you want. Anything you want to know. Anything about me, the business, Metazoo, Mike, Andy, anything you want to know. And I will say, before I answer, I'll say if it's a fact or it's a question. A fact or an opinion. Steve Barcelo says, to the moon. To the moon. Here's the problem with the moon. You guys see that GIF? They showed the Earth and it said Metazoo to the moon, but like, you know, the Earth orbits the moon and the moon was like down. It was like Earth was here and the moon was here, and we were like, oh shoot, we did go to the moon. Jake G says Gary just knows Pawn Stars. Yeah, 500 of you in here, none of you can smash the like button. Hey, thanks, Mr. Sly. Yeah, if you guys want to trick the YouTube algorithm into sending innocent passerby our way, go ahead and hit that like button. Let us know what's up. Tell me about Chronicles of Arcane. Oh, yeah, so I have Chronicles of Arcane here. Hey, let's open stuff while we talk, friends. Chronicles of Arcane. Now, this isn't a shameless plug. I'm not making any money for this, okay? Chronicles of Arcane, a bunch of Metazoo artists went over to Chronicles of Arcane. So I wanted to just show you this because they have some product coming soon. And if you want to see a bunch of Metazoo artists, big names, guys, big names, went to Chronicles of Arcane. So I just thought it was kind of fun. And because so many Metazoo artists went over there, I thought we should start by plugging some of their cards. We're going to open some fun Metazoo stuff too, though, as well. I have some like NFT packs, and I've got some of the WP. These are the ones with the cool Metazoo hollows. Look at that. We're going to do that. We'll open some tops, some magic cast. We'll do some fun stuff. All right. Let's see. Let's see, what do we got? Real questions. Who will sell me one of every booster box for 20 bucks? Jack? Someone might. Except for Native, actually. Or KCC. D. Elegance says, so you're saying there's a chance. There's a chance for the IP. Just my opinion. There's a chance for the IP to roll forward. Yeah. I think so. It's a chance for the IP. But, you know, I don't know when. And it depends on who buys it. Do I have a Hodag CN1 pack? Mr. Walker, yes I do. I have plenty of Hodag CN1 packs. Do I still talk to Shaw? The COO? Yeah, I spoke with Shaw briefly on Friday. We're going to have a longer conversation. We haven't been able to have it yet. But did Mike use Metazoo funds for personal expenses? I don't know. I don't know what Mike spent money on. Kevin Mod. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Argos, you've been the only honest and reliable thing in Metazoo history. Thank you for that. Kevin, I have tried. I've really tried to deliver in a way that didn't get me in trouble with Metazoo. As honest and direct a commentary on the story of Metazoo as possible from start to finish. I have tried to do that. So thank you for the kind words and the support. Metazoo made it to the moon just like they wanted. Too bad there's no air up there. Oh, Magic Historian! Yeah, we got to the moon, dude. We just didn't plan ahead. Oops. We got there and we had no fuel to get back and no oxygen. Oh no. President Poppy, what happened to the bronze, silver, and gold ticket cards? Well, the cards are still there, but my understanding is there was no redemptions. And you know the gold ticket wasn't going to be anything anyway. What did they promise? Equity? You think they were going to give away equity in the company for a gold ticket? No. I mean, probably not. Anyway, that's just my opinion, but no. And I don't think anybody redeemed one for a Kickstarter card either. And nobody's even seen a silver ticket, which was supposed to be for a prototype Mothman card. So, I don't know. I guess that's probably out. Good to see you. Hey, welcome. Who managed Metazoo's books? BD, Metazoo has no books. Oh, you mean financial books? Dude, probably nobody. It was probably just Mike. The Metazoo books, you mean Metazoo Mike's laptop. I don't know that for sure. Nick Strength to Power. Do you think if Mike disappeared with any funds, open... Oh, he's open to personal legal action, or is he protected completely by the LLC? Yeah, Nick, I think it depends on what happens within the company, personally. What I've seen in the past is that if the entire company... Oh, I just got a text message from someone at Metazoo. Oh my gosh, can I show it? All right, Nick, I'll answer your question first, and then I'm going to show this. I think it depends on what happens within the company, because the people inside the company have the ability to dig up a ton of information, and they can either battle it out and roast each other, or they can choose to play nice. So if the Metazoo board of directors and owners and investors, if they all finish this and they're all getting along, probably nobody gets in trouble, no matter what, just because, you know, whatever. But if they're fighting, if like one owner is mad at the other owner and accuses them of fraud, and there's presses charges and lawyers get involved, then yeah, then there can be audits. Then there'll be audits of everything, and then people can get in real trouble. So, but I think it depends. Dr. Cards, from a partner here. Dr. Cards, how did you feel as partners were treated by some broke company owners? How do I feel the partners were treated? Most of the time, not super great. I mean, it was mixed bag, Dr. Cards. They made promos for us. But you know how it was snippy. Well, no, here's the truth. Dr. Cards, isn't this right? As long as you were happy all the time with everything you got, whether or not it was good, you were treated great, right? But the moment you dissented, you were treated like an ungrateful child. That's the truth of it. If you were a Metazoo partner, if you didn't just like lick the milk out of the bowl all the time, you were treated like an ungrateful child. That's the truth of it. Yeah. Ungrateful child. Dr. Cards, you ungrateful child. Now, but that was, not all the time, but sometimes. Not all the time. Rockman Dude, was Andy the problem, or was it Mike? Or was it both of them? I think they each had some personality, in my opinion, flaws that contributed to the death of Metazoo. Andy was rude to people quite frequently. Andy was never actually rude to me, personally. But I observed him being quite rude to people fairly frequently in the community. And just all you ever heard from the community again and again and again was like, I can't believe Andy did this or said this or whatever. Like, he came across the wrong way. What Mike did is, Mike was also never rude to me. He was quite professional, whatever. What Mike did is he would like promote an idea as fact right up front. And he would just put out something without checking with anyone, and then hope that everyone else would just run and catch up and like pick up all the pieces. Like, for example, I guarantee you the 2024 schedule, and this is an opinion, the 2024 schedule, like the event schedule, or sorry, 2023 schedule, what I heard from people on the inside, including the manager of events, okay? So like at the time, Ted was in charge of events, and like other people were running the events. There's like Fajir, like people were running events. Nobody had any idea what that 2023 schedule was when it was posted. Nobody knew. Mike just typed it up and announced it. And then the Metazoo company looked at it and they were like, what are we doing? They're like, oh my God, $1 million Casters Cup, 50,000 towers. Like, how are we gonna do that? How are we gonna do that? Like, is that even possible? Nobody knew. Nobody knew. There were times when pre-orders were announced that nobody ever heard about. You know what I mean? Like, it was just an idea. It was like, let's do this, boom, and it just hits. And so there was just a lot of like really impromptu moments from Metazoo that then the Metazoo company had to just run after and catch up on. So anyway, both of them had some pretty critical flaws when it comes to managing a really big company. And I'm not perfect either. I'm not saying I would do a better job. I'm just saying, from an outside perspective, that's what I saw. Anyway. You wanted to IPO? Well, they didn't make it to IPO. Can we have a platinum TCGs? Can we have a failed Metazoo TCG playmat? Oh, like a custom playmat? I don't know. When do I think Mike checked out? Adam C, great question. I kind of feel like Mike checked out in 2023, shortly after it began. I think Mike checked out somewhere around between Q1 and Q2 2023. And he just kind of checked out. Someone enter your Interverse. How much product am I sitting on currently? Kind of a lot. Like, I have a lot of Metazoo product. I was operating as a Metazoo retailer for the last 2 years, but I was also a Metazoo fan. And so what I would do is I would sell product, and then I would hold on to product as the profit margin. Okay, so like let's say I sold 1,000 boxes. What I would do is I would use the profit margin, or a fair amount of it, to hang on to more product. And I just accumulated product over the years. And so what I ended up having is like a lot of leftover product, basically. I didn't hang on to all of it. Like I kept some money, but yeah, basically like my sweat equity went into accumulated product because I just loved it. And I wanted to be able to open it forever, basically. Let's see. Who texted me from Metazoo? Yeah, he doesn't work for Metazoo anymore. Do you guys want to see some? It was an artist. Do you guys want to see a Chronicles of Arcane artist artwork? Chronicles of Arcane by legendary man myth legend Isaac Sky Lee. You guys ready for this? You guys know Isaac. You know Isaac Sky Lee, Metazoo artist, fantastic artist. Look at that. He just sent us a spoiler. Some artwork by Isaac Sky Lee, Chronicles of Arcane. Look at that. Look at that crisp line work. Isaac Sky Lee, never before revealed. Not that I know of. I've never revealed before. Isaac Sky Lee, Chronicles of Arcane artwork. Hey Ryan, how's it going, man? Anyway, he sent me that. Isaac is a fantastic human being and a really talented artist who's one of my favorite artists at Metazoo. And he's doing some of the artwork for Chronicles of Arcane. So yeah, he just texted me that to show you guys. So thanks for sending me that, Isaac. Appreciate it. That was good. Before it's too late says, what are your thoughts on Mike kicking all the core fan base from the Discord for bringing up what they did wrong? I think it was horrible. Horrible. Here's my thought. Before it's too late. Okay. The bannings of 2022 were a terrible idea. Every time you ban one person you ban, it's like dropping bombs. It's like how the US approached Iraq the first time they went after Iraq, okay? They just started dropping bombs on people. And what you do is you hit one person you didn't like, but then you nuke an entire playgroup. Okay, so like let's say they super offend one person by banning them. There goes a store. There goes a playgroup. There goes a household. That person tells all their friends. They tell the owner of their LGS, and so they were just, oh my gosh. They used to go to Instagram and they would just I don't know. I think it was Mike. You know, it might have been Mike and Andy, and they would see something they didn't like on Instagram, and they would ban everybody who liked the post. And you know how Instagram is. Like, you just like all kinds of random shit. So anyway, yeah, I think it was really obviously really, really bad to just indiscriminately ban people for a year. I think that was a really, really bad idea. It is shockingly bad. Dumb. You know what they say when, yeah, spamming is dumb. Thank you, Ghost Train. I appreciate it. Pink Panther. Yeah, sure. We can interview. You mean you interview me? That's fine, man. Yeah, send me argos@argosanon.com is my email. Or you can come to Oasis. That's my Discord. Totally. All right, let's see. Thank you for doing a first edition opening. Oh, yeah. Before it's too late. Oh, you're welcome, man. He says, thank you for doing a first edition box opening when the online card stores canceled my order. Absolutely. No problem. Do I think we'll get another announcement? Oh, that's a great question. Okay, guys. Metazoo said, stay tuned to the Discord for the next announcement. Okay, Metazoo, here's what I want to point out. Metazoo Mike, in his letter, said stay tuned to the Discord for future announcements. Metazoo Mike is no longer in that Discord. So, definitely do not stay tuned for another announcement from Metazoo Mike. Like, where's he going to do it? Is he going to do it on Twitter? My understanding is he deleted his LinkedIn account. Like, I don't think it's coming, guys. Not from Mike. I do think there could be an announcement from you want an from who do you want an apology from? Primetime, red stop sign. We want an apology, Argos LOL. You want an apology from Metazoo? Primetime, can you be more specific? And is your pride really worth it? You're definitely not gonna. You want an apology from Metazoo? You're not gonna get an apology from Metazoo. I'm not saying you don't deserve one, but you're definitely not gonna get it. So I hope you don't hang on to that thought for too long. All right, people are talking about Chronicles of Arcane. You might get it. We might get an announcement from the COO Shaw. It's just my opinion. But I don't know what it's gonna be, and I don't know when. There's been a lot of rumors, even from ex-Metazoo staff, about an announcement that's coming. But you can't put any stock in that. You know, there's a lot of people spreading rumors right now, and I don't know. I don't know exactly why. I don't know. Some of it is things that people just want to believe. Some of it is like things people were spreading. There were a lot of rumors being spread to me specifically. Like some Metazoo staff, you know, were telling me things. For the last couple of months, Mike and Andy were telling me things that I just didn't know if it was true. And so I didn't want to get in here and spread a bunch of like BS rumors that I thought maybe they were trying to manipulate me in some way to spread something, you know, and I didn't want to go do that. I see a lot of people doing that, and I just don't know. I don't know what the next announcement's going to be. But there are rumors that's an announcement, but don't hold your breath. You know? Let's see. Charge back the mini set. Announcement will come in Gold Heart. Okay, I remember before. Oh, do you know if any unreleased products is in the warehouse behind held as assets? Okay, Amanda Sage. Amanda Sage. I do not believe that Legacy or SCP or any of those products are being held in the Metazoo warehouse. I don't think they're in the Metazoo warehouse. I have heard that there is legacy at the printer. Okay, but the Metazoo owes money for it. This isn't the fact though. This is just what I've heard. Is that legacy's at the printer? Metazoo owes money for it, and they won't ship it till Metazoo pays them, which is a good idea at this point. Argos, Dr. Cards, did I see the screenshot of my convo from Mike the other night? And if you did, how do you feel about them and what Mike said? Yeah, Dr. Cards. I have not spoken to Mike or Andy since all of this happened. I haven't even made an effort to contact them. And the reason is because I don't think that I can put stock in anything either of them says right now, because I think they're just trying to, it's the cover your ass phase of business, you know? And I just don't, I'm not saying they will or won't lie, or they are or are not lying. I'm just saying, like, I won't know. I'll have no idea. And so I'm not putting stock in anything that Mike or Andy says to anyone right now. And I don't think anyone should. That's my opinion. So hang on, because like I was told so much. Keep in mind, okay, let's review. I was told, what was I told? I was told there was a Hello Kitty Christmas set coming by Andy and Mike, and it never came. Never showed up. And I was told that all the way up until December. Huge Hello Kitty mini set. Are you guys ready for the Hello Kitty mini set? Here comes the Hello Kitty mini set. Do you want to drop a spoiler? Do you want to drop a spoiler? Let people... Don't tell anyone, but there's a huge mini... Yeah, they're hoping I'll tell people. Fine. I was told that. I was told there was $1 million project right around the corner, headed east to New Yokai. That was in like November. $1 million budget for a nice project. Dude, Argos, don't tell anybody. Shh, don't tell anyone. $1 million project coming up soon. I was told there was a Marvel partnership. Marvel going into New York Comic Con, that they were going to announce a Marvel partnership. Where's that? Where's the Marvel? So over the years, I have learned that you can't listen to anything they say until it's there. Because here's the problem. The other half the time, when they tell you something, it's real. The other half the time they say, we're going to do this, and it happens. So it became really complex, where you just had no idea. You basically flip a coin. You hear something from Mike or Andy, and it's either like, it either does happen and it's awesome, or it never happens. So anyway, it's weird. What happened with Arby's? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Arby's would have happened, but it just didn't because all of this crap. Arby's soon, guys. Trust me. Dude, Nick, Carp King in the Oasis Discord. Carp King suggested that I be eating Arby's during this entire live stream and just not say anything and just casually eat Arby's the whole time. Anyway, so that's funny. What am I doing with my channel in the future? New card game? Anthony P. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't know. Here's what I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to focus on one thing or just broaden into... Oh, we got a Babe the Blue Ox! Look at this! Oh my gosh, we got the Metazoo Hollow, Babe the Blue Ox, WPT Kickstarter Full Hollow. That's fun. I'm going to keep this. I love this card. Look at that artwork. That's really fun, man. I don't know what I'm going to do next for the channel. We're going to have fun. We'll do some stuff. I am going to open some things. We have some Nom Nom to open. We have Chronicles of Arcane. We still have some Metazoo to open. I have a box of Sorcery right in front of me to open. We were playing Palworld not too long ago. Palworld. We're going to do a bunch of things. UFC says, Argot. What do you think is the chance that Metazoo makes a comeback? UFC. You're not going to like this answer. You're not going to like it, UFC. $1? Amanda, no, not for sale. Thank you very much. A low percentage. Not a high percentage. I don't know what the percentage is. I think the chance that Metazoo makes a comeback without a... Let's specify. I think the chance that Metazoo makes a comeback without a bankruptcy approaches 0%. I think there's a chance Metazoo in some form whether it's rebranded to Cryptid Clash or whatever, makes a comeback after bankruptcy is pretty decent. I think the ghost of Metazoo could rise through Cryptid Clash, the online client, through something else. After a bankruptcy, there's a decent chance, but I don't know what that will look like, and I don't know. I don't think it can come back without a bankruptcy, which means the pre-orders are screwed, which means the pre-orders are gone. Yeah. So there's that. Let's see. Who in Metazoo was the ones getting the product placement in stores like Target? I don't know. I think it was Aoki probably had connections to everyone. Aoki probably had connections to everyone anywhere and could just get everything everywhere. So we bought a couple Target packs. Yeah, I like the Target packs. Frizzmeister. Oh, someone's asking about the beef between Argos and Bailey. This is so funny. You guys are gonna love this. You guys know Bailey, right? Weirdest thing happened earlier this week. Bailey and I had no beef. We had no beef. We had no, not that I knew of anyway, we had no negative interactions recently. Out of nowhere, the guy starts pinging his entire Discord multiple times. I don't know if he had like too many monster drinks that day. A little too much. He had a double shot espresso in the morning. Whatever it was. Pings his whole Discord multiple times, talking about me condescendingly. He called me a rat and a loser because I was selling things on eBay. Okay? And then he claimed that I had inside knowledge of the downfall of Metazoo because I was selling things. I don't know who needs to hear this. I've been selling Metazoo for 2 years constantly. I've had Oktoberfest sales, winter sales, spring fling sales. I've had Cryptonation First Edition bundle sales with Wilderness eBay stuff and spoilers and promos and playmat deals. I have been constantly selling stuff on eBay. Did I sell extra after Metazoo missed the Dark Tower payment? Yeah, I did. Did I sell everything I have? No, not even close. If I had known this was coming, I wouldn't be selling more stuff now. I would already be out. It doesn't make any sense. So Bailey, I think is offended, either that I don't know, that he maybe he thinks I'm harming the market, which I don't think I am. The market, if you just look at the numbers, it's been holding up fine with my sales from start to finish. Obviously things have come down after the announcement. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think I'd crushed it. Maybe he's offended by that. Maybe he was getting shit for selling stuff on Whatnot. And you know what? Bailey actually tried to sell a bunch of his stuff to a bunch of like high net worth people at the beginning of January. Maybe he was getting crap for that, and he decided to gaslight me to make it look like I was the bad guy. That was my impression. And so I responded to him on my Discord server because I've learned that you can't let allegations go unresponded. You need to respond to people. And all I know now is apparently Bailey is just talking a bunch of crap about me whenever he gets somebody on the phone, which is fine because I don't care. I don't really care. But no, before that, we never had a beef. There was no beef until he did that in my Discord. There's shots fired out of nowhere. That is what's going on. And come on, if anybody has inside knowledge, Bailey has dinner with Metazoo, or it was, like weekly. He lives there. He lives next to Mike. He has dinner with him. Like, what are the odds that he didn't know something? I don't know. Anyway, how many samples do I have left? Noel Lang, I have about 10 sample cards left for Metazoo. All right, let's see here. Where are all the Bailey red inks? I don't know. I think maybe he still has them. I don't follow Bailey's Whatnot, so I don't know what he's been selling on Whatnot. Yeah, maybe. I think, how many red inks did he have? Look at that ace. Ace red ink. What I think was the reason some products were late as hell and others weren't. Yeah, good question. Like native and stuff like that. I think it was two things. Some of the products were late because Metazoo was trying to match the print run specifically to the pre-order. Okay, so some products were late because Metazoo would take a pre-order and then they would use the pre-order money to print exactly that much product, so they didn't have leftover product because Metazoo was having a problem where they were printing way too much. Like Metazoo was printing way too much, and then they weren't selling enough, and then they were running out of money, right? So like Metazoo was Metazoo's biggest bag holder. They just kept overprinting to an extreme. But then later, that was the beginning of 2023. Later in 2023, I think products started being delayed because they were running out of money, is what I think. And so I think they were starting to launch pre-orders to get money to pay for marketing stunts and pay for employees and pay for things. And then products were delayed because they didn't have the money to make it. And then they had to do more pre-orders to pay for the stuff. So anyway, that's what I think. Metazoo Menace, what's your challenge? I have a challenge for you. If you don't believe Metazoo will succeed, give away a ton for a sample card. No, I don't want to give it away. I love Metazoo. I want to keep that stuff. I'll do more giveaways. I've done a lot of giveaways, but yeah. Speaking of native, do you think there's any truth to the rumor that they couldn't pay the printer for 27K of the 3K boxes? Oh yeah, you guys want to know about native? I was told there were 15,000 boxes printed. Yeah, I was told that by the top of Metazoo. So there you go. Very specifically. Is it true? I don't know, but that's what I was told. 15,000. They told you guys 50,000. They told me 15. Now the 50,000 came first. Okay, they told everyone 50,000 at the beginning. Okay, then when they went to actually print it, what they did is they just printed it to demand. So everyone placed an order, distributors, retailers, or whatever, and then all they did was print to demand. Now I don't know if 15,000 is real. I think the native number is so low that maybe they were embarrassed. Maybe it was so low that they were like, oh shit, like no one's buying this anymore. What are we gonna do? We can't let Argos think it's dead. Let's just tell him it's at least 15,000, so he thinks it's a small run. Like I'm just saying, I don't know that 15,000 is true, but that's what I was told. So there you go. What happened with Aoki and Mike? Yeah, they did have a falling out. Aoki and Mike had a falling out. Okay, so I don't know exactly what caused. Look at that pizza bird. So this was back in like 2022 or 2023. Aoki and Mike had a falling out. I think Aoki had directions he wanted Metazoo to go, and Mike didn't want it to go those directions. Okay, and then Mike has a tendency to just tell people to go F off. Okay, so like he probably said, well, no, we're not. Now this is just my opinion. Now we've left fact land and entered opinion land. Mike probably said, screw that, we'll do it our own way. And that's when Aoki started to say, okay, I'm going to focus on Hero Quest. And so there was a time when you saw Aoki stopped wearing Metazoo branded stuff and started just wearing Hero Quest branded stuff. Apparently Aoki wanted to diverge towards Hero Quest, which he owned, by the way, and then stopped being interested in Metazoo and was just going full on Hero Quest, basically. And so that's when Metazoo Mike moved back to New York, left Las Vegas, and I honestly don't think Aoki had a lot to do with Metazoo for quite a while. And then I heard that they were starting to patch things up towards the end, but by then, I think Aoki was on to Hero Quest and on to different things. So I don't know exactly what caused it. I think it was just a difference in opinion on where to go next, basically. And then they just couldn't negotiate. So Aoki wanted Hero Quest story. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Aoki owns Hero Quest. Aoki owns Hero Quest. It would be his baby completely. It makes sense that Aoki would want control of something if he's gonna put his vast resources into a business. It makes perfect sense that he has control of it. Like why would Aoki put a huge amount of resources into Metazoo when he doesn't control Metazoo? Not enough anyway. All right, let's see. To be fair, you wouldn't want someone telling me how to run your game. Noel Lang, yeah, you're totally right. It makes sense that Mike's got what he wanted to do, and I'm not criticizing one or the other. I'm just saying I think that's what happened. So Austin Coleman, can't wait to see the cover-up tattoo. Yeah, they got tattoos together, right? They got tattoos. Do I still have my Mothman sample? I do not. I do not have the Mothman sample. I was contacted by an avid sample collector who asked if he could buy it, and I sold it to him. Could you reach out to Mike or Andy on live stream? Jacob, I'm why? Haven't we had enough? I forgot they both got a Metazoo tattoo. Yeah, Nick Strict the Pokemon. They both got a Dimac and a Metazoo tattoo. Yeah, we'll have to see maybe it was a memory. It was crazy 3 years for both of them. Maybe they'll both look back and they'll be like, "Wow, that was some crazy shit." You know what I mean? That'll be crazy shit. Did you guys know I cussed? I actually do. I usually just don't, because yeah, I usually try to keep it pretty clean on here, but I actually do cuss. So you're getting a little bit of that tonight. Is it true Aoki had a big hand in the Metazoo Genesis NFT cards? So Aoki had a big hand in the NFTs, but like his influence, he's in NFTs. He does a bunch of NFT stuff, but the cards themselves, no, I don't think so. My bet is that Andy was the one who designed the physical NFT product. So whether you like it or not, you have to thank Andy for how much you like the NFT cards. Yeah, there's Metazoo tattoos. Yeah, well, people love the zoo. Did you guys know I cussed? Yeah, hey Tokyo. Yeah, I do cuss. Trementic is a saint. Yeah, Trementic is a saint. Damn legend. How many Wilderness spoiler packs were printed? Omar, I don't know, but there was a time when I had the opportunity to buy them. Straight up. The Metazoo said, we have leftover Wilderness spoiler packs. Who wants to buy them? And I confess, I jumped in really fast. And I was like, I'll take, and I just entered the biggest number I could come up with. And I bought that, and they ended up shipping me about 200 packs. So I only have about 15 left now that I want to sell. I keep some for myself. I opened a bunch myself, and then, yeah. How much truth you feel was behind the 50 million valuation? Silka Marsh, I think that it was true that their top line revenue was over 40 million. I don't think it was 50, and I think it was over 40 million because Shaw, who I trust more than the rest of them to be accurate, said that the top line revenue for Metazoo in 2021 to 2022 or whatever was over 40 million. But that does not equal valuation. That's revenue. That's not even profit. So I don't even know, after you look at the revenue, is there profit left? If so, how much is there? I don't know. I don't know how much is left. And then they can apply multipliers to their revenue based on growth multiples. So like, I don't know. Valuation, they can make up whatever number they want. What did I sell the moth for? The moth sample? I agreed with the buyer to not disclose that. So if you guys want to know what the moth went for, the buyer will have to say. And I'm not supposed to say who got it either. So there you go. Is it possible that Mike is out of the picture before Andy or Shaw? How is it possible? Yeah, Obnoxious Nate. Yeah, well, you guys know, like, so Mike, very, very smart guy. Mike is a smart guy who becomes socially overwhelmed, as many of us do. Honey, do you get socially overwhelmed? Do you like being around crowds for a certain period of time? No, she hates it. Okay, my wife's here on the floor, by the way. So, so Mike is one of those people who doesn't like to deal with social stuff like a ton. Okay, he gets overwhelmed by it. And so, like, how do you think he's felt about dealing with all the shit for the last 6 months? He's been overwhelmed by it. So, how is Mike out? Honestly, I think he just said, like, I think all the shit hit the fan. And I think this is opinion now, I think he requested something from Aoki maybe and said, here's what we need to get saved. Here's what we have to do. And Aoki is the other half the partner. Aoki can tank Metazoo if he wants to. Right? You got to keep in mind, it's not all Mike. Like Mike can try his hardest for Metazoo. And if Aoki wants to tank it, he can. Because he's the other half of the business. He can deny funding. He can deny investment. He can deny offering debt or whatever. He can deny offering equity. He can shut it all down, depending on what he wants, you know. And could it be a forceful takeover? Sure. Could he be killing it to make room for Hero Quest? I don't know. But I think that if Mike ran up against enough of a roadblock from the other people in Metazoo, and if there was no hope and there was nothing he could do and he was being screwed and forced out, I think he could just say, you know what, fuck it, and just walk. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna get demonetized for this video. I'm using copyrighted music and I'm dropping F-bombs throughout the entire thing. Sorry, YouTube. Please don't ban my account for this one, guys. Sorry, YouTube. It's probably fine. Did the Mothman buyer know Metazoo is for sure dying when he paid for it? UFC, nobody knows anything for sure. How could I even say that? How could any of us say that? Nobody knows. Nick strength, revive stuff. Okay, let's see. Don't think it was a money issue. Yeah, I don't know. Depends on where the money goes. Do I still have Magic Cast boxes at 30th anniversary? Mr. Walker, not very much. Magic Cast, I have a pile over here. I have about 10 boxes of Magic Cast left to my left, and then I have a couple boxes of 30th anniversary. That's all I have left. Someone just posted a link to the Chronicles of Arcane Discord. Thank you, Matthew Johnson. Gunmetal Revive. Do I have any Revive left? No. Nope. I don't have any Revive left. No sealed Revive. Did I ever get a response about all the clumps and mapping issues? Or did they just brush it off? The reason, so here's the reason there was clumping is these packs were hand packed in China. Okay, we called it true random just to try and put a positive view on it. Okay, but here's what the reality is: it's hand packed in China, and you know how communication among Metazoo in the United States was terrible. How do you think it was with China? Probably not that great. Communication within the Metazoo company was horrible. Communication between Metazoo and the Metazoo fans was horrible. How do you think communication was between Metazoo and their printer in China? Not great, guys. Probably not that great. So, oh, Ryan K. Got a Michael Peckham spoiler. Thanks, man. So these are hand-packed in China. Metazoo will communicate to them what they want, and then it either is or is not done properly. And then what you end up with is what you get. And so sometimes serial rares seem to be secret, like missing, because who knows if they even made it into the product. Sometimes they're all weighted into a certain product, like blisters for seance. Sometimes you have seance mapping things, probably because they tried to probably fix the ratios to guarantee a certain amount or whatever, and then they ended up just with robotic mappable boxes. Like it was a dumpster fire. True random was a lie? Well, I don't know. I mean, if you hand pack things and you tell people to do it randomly, is it a lie? Is human randomness a lie? I don't think so. I think that's literally random. You have no idea what's going to happen. That's how random it is. It's not only random in that you have people trying to do random things. It's random that you don't even know if they're going to listen to the orders. You don't even know if they heard you. You don't even know it's going to arrive. It was the most true random anyone could imagine. This product is mappable. This product is not. This product is screwed. This product is amazing. Metazoo took true random to such an extreme. Nobody else in TCGs will ever be able to call anything true random ever again. Metazoo has done it. You hate the NFT card set? We're set? Oh, it's not so bad. Let's open a wilderness deck. Shall we? Shall we? They never hired a Chinese fluent person. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how their communication was. I don't have any information about that. I don't have any information about that their stuff. Let's see what we get from this one. Green Star. Right after I quit, Mike really wanted to let me know that I could use him as a referral. Should I put that on the header of my resume? Well, that is nice of Mike. It's nice of Mike to let people know they can use him as a referral. That is nice. How many shots or beers have I had? Spicy boy. 0. I know, I should have drank before this, but I didn't. Hams my yams. This is time to buy Brainwash TCG cards. I bought some, actually. I bought some today. Green Star. I don't know. You should put that on your resume. Maybe you should wait to see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, what if they Google it? Revive is still in the marketplace? Yeah, I'm sure they have left over. They kept trying to sell it to us. Green Star. Let's see. Legend Andy took your ideas. I'm gonna buy Brainwash. Yeah, I bought some Brainwash. It's super fun. Where's the sword? Oh, it's right next to me. I'll use it for the next one. Mike has money the company doesn't. Oh, yeah. I mean, we don't know how where the money went. Yeah, so keep in mind that companies can have profit sharing agreements. So, like, they can make a bunch of money but then you don't know where it's going to go. Like, it doesn't necessarily stay in the company. You know, the profit sharing agreement could be like, this owner gets 20%, that owner gets 20%, and then this gets this and this gets this, and they can pay themselves very high salaries. So just keep in mind, Metazoo can be earning a lot of revenue, and then none of it is left over after the profit sharing and the salaries and the cost of goods sold and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's type in revive. Mapping sucked, but Sans is amazing set. The mapping really sucks. Let's see. Can you buy a pack or whatever for you to open live? Platinum Chief. We'll do that later. We're not gonna do it right now, but we'll do that. We'll do some live breaks for sure. Let's see. Do I think revive skateboards will ship? I was told a couple of days ago by the head of their inventory that it was open and still available and that they would ship. But then I messaged him back letting him know that they had sold out again, and he hasn't messaged me back since then. I had one person say that they got their board in already. So I am hopeful that they will ship, but if nothing happens for like a couple of weeks, you should just do a chargeback. So Gunmetal Poppy, remind people to like the stream. Thank you, Gunmetal. I appreciate it. All right, what are the questions you got? What kind of gotchas? Who's got a gotcha? Who wants to know stuff? What can I share? What can I share? The reason I'm opening these WPT Kickstarter decks is because I just love the artwork. I think it's really fun. Could Metazoo become the most in-demand dead card game ever? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it could because it's the biggest rug pull ever. Oh, hey, oh. Yeah, we're thousands and thousands of people, yeah. Some dead card games do remain in demand. Imagination sticks around. People love Metazoo. The thing that will help Metazoo is the resonance of the cryptids, like Bigfoot, Mothman, Chupacabra, stuff like that, because you have a natural cryptid fan base that will discover it over time. And so although you don't have a cartoon like Naruto, okay, you don't have a manga that is super successful through the generations, you don't have those. Look at this Dragon of Akanto Falls. Beautiful. Full hollow Dragon of Akanto Falls. But what you do have for Metazoo is you have the inherent resonance of all the cryptids and characters. So I do think that that can help Metazoo, you know, maintain like some kind of a base. Let's see. Nate Dogg, do I want to do an interview on YouTube? Oh, anyone want to interview on YouTube? Oh, I would totally do something. Not like I don't have to interview Nick, but I would join Nick. I would join Nick for some shenanigans. I think that would be really fun. Do you think Metazoo was a scam at its core? No, Adam C. I don't think it was a scam. I don't think it started as a scam. I think they really tried at the beginning. I think they really tried. And then I think they were having a lot of trouble internally. The official word right now is that there is internal turmoil. There's turmoil within Metazoo. I think there's been turmoil at the top of Metazoo for quite some time. Right now, it's a fact. It's a fact. There is definitely turmoil at the top of Metazoo right now. But I think what happened is that part of the way through this year, the fact that they were taking pre-order money, and this is now an opinion. Okay, sorry, it's not a fact. This is an opinion. My opinion that they were taking pre-order money without the intent of using that money to make that pre-order starts to feel scammy. It starts to feel like a Ponzi scheme. Okay, so like it definitely started off fine. He really wanted to take it to the moon. But then when you start doing pre-orders and you know you're going to use that money for other shit, okay, that starts to sound like a scam. And I think that was like halfway through 2023 when it started to go scammy. And I didn't know that halfway through 2023. I didn't know that at the time. None of us knew. We were all told it was coming. I was told in October or in November that Legacy would arrive right after KCC. And that was Andy. Andy was telling me Legacy is hot on the heels of KCC. It's coming. It's right around the corner. It's already shipped. It's done. That's what they were lying to all of us. Now I don't know if Andy had bad information. or if he himself was lying. I don't know. Ask Andy. So. All right, let's see. You think they lost their way and had a lot of internal mismanagement? Yeah, I think so too. You would have assumed Native made a bunch of money. Native made some money. Chrome was licensed, Kane. Metazoo Topps Chrome was a Topps product. So I don't know. Topps would have paid Metazoo a licensing fee or a percentage. And then so Metazoo would have definitely made money on Topps Chrome. But keep in mind, it was a Topps product. Is it possible to charge back older revived purchases if the skateboard redemption closes forever? Asking for a friend. Not if they shipped it. If they ship to a product, they can defend the chargeback and they can win. So no. Why do you think the marketplace pre-order is still up? I don't know, guys. Metazoo marketplace is still open. They still have pre-orders available. I don't know. I don't know why they're still up. Maybe they fired the guy who runs the website. You guys think about that? I mean, they barely operated it as it is. Maybe the guy who runs the website's gone. And so they're just not updating it. And so people are still able to do whatever they want on it. You know what would be classic? I bet I wouldn't even be shocked if they don't even know. If they don't even know. Wouldn't that be classic? People inside Metazoo doesn't even know. Oh my gosh. How amazing would that be? They haven't even thought about it. Are we getting Nightfall Topps? Maybe. We might still get Nightfall Sapphire. Topps Sapphire. Because it is a Topps product. Right? That they've licensed from Metazoo. And the Sapphire cards existed. I saw a preliminary print run of Topps Sapphire. Nightfall. I know it exists. I've seen it. There's a binder of Topps Sapphire cards that was a first print of those. So yeah, we could actually, ironically enough, no matter what happens to Metazoo or the IP, Topps may still put out Topps Sapphire Metazoo Nightfall, which would be great. I would buy it. I would buy that and open it. I think that'd be really fun. Base Chimp says Metazoo isn't a scam. That's slander. I didn't say it is a scam. I just said it seems scammy to sell things with no intent to fulfill it. Which sounds pretty fucking legit. DN Boy says Bailey watching. DN Boy, everybody's watching right now. Everybody's here. Welcome. Nick's ears are burning. Nick's drink? I hope so. Nick's great. Nick's a fantastic person. I watch all of Nick's videos. If somehow someone's here and they haven't watched a Nick's Strength the Pokemon video, you gotta go check out his stuff. He does really great content. Sting hungers for Metazoo Nightfall WPT. All right, what else you guys got for me? What do you want to know? You'd buy Topps 100%. Yeah, me too, man. Has SCP been printed? No. Corey Alpha? No. SCT is not printed. It doesn't exist. You're not gonna get it. No, nobody's gonna get SCP, which is tragic because SCP is fantastic. What a cool theme. I would have loved to see SCP, but no. Ghost Train Conductor. Bailey just made an announcement. Nice. Hey, did he drop my link? Good. Yes. Come to me, Bailey. No, whatever. I mean, it's fine. Should we get our money back on pre-orders, David? Yeah, I would do that. I would charge back. If you haven't charged back yet, you should charge back. On eBay, the market is starting to crash as we speak. Oh, well, think of it this way. Metazoo Menace, think of it this way. The Metazoo marketplace has been going down continuously since April of 2022. So actually, it's not crashing now. It's just continuing on its course that it's been on for almost 2 years, which isn't necessarily better, but it does, puts things into perspective a little bit. Your bounty on the Sapphire Mothman 1 of 1 is $69. Woo! 69! Very nice. Nice, Nick. I support that 1,000%. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. You dare me, Loveland, to sell a Kryptonation Loveland PSA 10? They're still going. They're going for like over $200. Yeah, people love the zoo. People love the zoo. People still love the theme. They love it. People are a lot of people that couldn't get Grails before have been really grateful for the opportunity to buy them now. Most of what I've heard, most of the messages that I've gotten are thank yous from Metazoo fans who are grateful that they're getting an opportunity to buy some stuff for cheaper. The reason, like, I'm keeping, for example, I'm keeping a PSA 10 Kickstarter Loveland Frogman because I love it. But I had 10. I had 10 of them that I graded myself. I didn't buy them on the market. These are Kickstarter Loveland Frogmen that I pulled from Kickstarter product that I graded myself over the last couple of years. But looking at it now, I don't need 10. Like, I don't need 10, no matter what happens to Metazoo. I don't need 10 PSA 10 Kickstarter Loveland Frogmen. So I'm selling 9 of them. I'm selling 9. Same with Kickstarter Full Hollow Chaos Crystals. I have like 10 or 12. I don't need that. I just want one, you know? I want one for the memory, one for the collection. So I'm keeping a lot of my personal collection I'm keeping, but I'm selling like all the extra stuff that I just kind of accumulated in inventory over the last 2 years, operating like a retailer. So will PSA still grade Metazoo? Yeah, I think so. I don't know how that works. They grade Garbage Pail Kids. So Garbage Pail Kid, old Garbage Pail Kid stuff hasn't been around forever. They grade old top stuff. You know. So probably, as long as people are sending things in, they already have it in the registry as well. There's no additional real cost to grading Metazoo. KBD Tokyo, always, my friend, always. Argos is spreading the Metazoo love. Dude, I love Metazoo. I love it. I love the theme of it. I love the products. Come on, like, so many of us, we just love it. That's why we're here. We love it, man. I'm going to keep opening this stuff. We're going to still do some live streams. We'll do giveaways. Just sharing the joy of Metazoo has been a really big part of my life for the last couple of years. You know, it's been a hobby I've really enjoyed. So much so that I was even thinking of turning the channel into like a cryptid chaser channel. Argos, the question everybody has but nobody's brave enough to ask: how do you think this will impact LeBron's legacy? That's a good question, Ritz. It's a good question. I'll think about it and get back to you. Next is Ted 4224 Games. Let's go. What was that announcement? Metazoo Bouquet. Look at these YouTubers. Fantastic YouTubers, both these guys. KBDX Tokyo. Great YouTuber. Check out his content. Metazoo Bouquet. Great YouTuber. Check out his content. Really, really good stuff. Love you guys' stuff. Argos, do I think another TCG based on cryptids would work? Yeah, maybe after a little time has passed. Oh no, a Momo! How could you Momo me? Argote. This is not a question, but I think that... Oh, you think so? Argote. Yeah, maybe. Probably. I'd buy that. Even if Bailey was telling me something I knew would be true, don't believe him. Oh, yeah, William Coolman. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really had a ton of personal interactions with Bailey. I helped middleman some transactions with him that went fine. But it was just weird that he started taking shots at me, that's all. It's weird, because we didn't have an argument. We didn't have a falling out. He didn't scam me. I didn't scam him. It was weird, you know? I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I can only guess where it came from. No FOMO, Momo. No, Momo, no. You just played a tournament today. Oh, man. Douglas Coleman, nice, dude. You played a Metazoo tournament today and had a blast. The Metazoo community has been the best part of Metazoo from the very beginning. The Metazoo community is fantastic. A lot of really, really good people. Really passionate people. We found a hobby that we absolutely love. The zoo thing is crazy. Dude is crazy. Mr. DJ, welcome to the channel, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Yeah, first time on the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The zoo thing is crazy. It's been wild. Purple Elf was the GOAT. Purple Elf was so entertaining. Couldn't you just not turn away from his content? I love tuning in for Purple Elf stuff. Spicy Boy. The next LVX Wolfie? I don't know. I don't know what happened with them. I didn't partner or do things with them, so I don't really know. Hams by Yams. Bailey doesn't want people coming at him for his very close relationship with Mike. So he's trying to act like I'm somehow closer to Mike than he was. Is he? How am I closer to Mike than he was? He lived next to Mike. Is he saying that? That's so weird. They had dinner. He kept posting photos of him like eating dinner with Mike. He was at all the events. How could I be closer with Mike? I've only spoken to Mike in person, I think like one time. I think we had like a no, not even really then. Like, I don't know, man. That's weird. Cam, that's such a weird thing to say. Like anyone with eyeballs would see that the last 2 years they spent together, and I was at home with my 5 kids. You know what I mean? Hover says we're cousins. Yeah, well, you got me there. We're twins. We're clones. I don't know. So maybe it's just gaslighting to draw attention away. Ted said he hasn't left Metazoo, but it seems Metazoo has left him. He's starting a venture called 4224 Games. Oh, that's the thing. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Prime time with his casual quip that he likes to say every single time. Let's see. What were they always pushing? Yeah, Metazoo pushed Bailey's streams on Discord all the time. I don't know, maybe they had a business arrangement. I kind of wondered if Metazoo was selling some product through Bailey. I don't know if it was, but I wondered why they would link it. Like, why would Metazoo promote Bailey's streams all the time if they weren't getting something out of it? You know what I mean? And if Bailey was selling Metazoo product on consignment or something, then it would make sense. But maybe they were just really good friends. And so Metazoo would promote Bailey just because they were really good friends all the time. So. Argos has 5 kids. That's the ultimate pump and dump. Ayo! Ayo! Why did they try doing the whole art contest this year? Dude, Ernesto, here's what I think. Well, okay, great question. Why did Metazoo run an art contest like the October thing, Cryptoberfest? Okay, why did Metazoo run an art contest and then close down only a couple months later? I'm telling you, now this is my opinion, but it is based on an accumulation of conversations with a bunch of different Metazoo staff. I'm telling you, the Metazoo staff did not know this was happening. They did not know. The Metazoo artists didn't know. Nobody knew. Okay, so like I think that Metazoo staff were being fed the same kind of information that retailers were and the fans were. So the Metazoo staff were just told, let's have a contest, let's do this, we're going to yokai, we're doing this next. The Metazoo artists thought they had a career at Metazoo forever, you know? They didn't know, nobody knew. And so whoever was running the contest, I'm telling you, dude, they didn't know. They didn't know. They just thought it was a cool idea. Let's have a contest, sure. So, anyway, Argos energy drink when? Hey, dog. No. How funny. Jody Mitrama, the staff never knows. Yeah, I really think they didn't know. Hard boiled. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. Go F'd up for them to use people's art for free. Mike was sharing artist posts. Oh, no, Douglas, Mike would have known everything. Mike's the CEO. I'm not saying Mike didn't know. Guys, when I say the company, the employees didn't know, I'm not about Mike. Mike's not an employee. Mike's the owner, right? Steve Aoki and Mike were the owners of Metazoo. So just so you know, when I'm lumping all the employees into one thing, I'm not talking about Mike. However, Andy is technically an employee. So, I don't know. I'm not saying that Mike didn't try either. I do think Mike tried. I really think he did. I think Mike tried. I don't think that what they did was necessarily the way it should have been done. I'm not saying they tried in the best way possible at all. Obviously not. You know, but They did try in whatever kind of fucked up way they thought was a good idea. So anyway, Nick, I'm glad everyone's here too. Thank you everyone so much for showing up. Thank you for coming here today. It is cathartic. Yeah, we don't know. There are rumors that an announcement is coming, but we haven't heard it, and they're just rumors. We really don't know. We really don't know. King Pokemon said, I never said don't sell. I said I'm not selling. Sorry, Gary. Someone texted me today and put those words into your mouth. Thank you for clearing that up. Someone texted me today, Gary, and said that that you had messaged so-and-so. So maybe people are spreading rumors about you then. That may not be true. I apologize if I spread something that wasn't true. So King Pokemon wanted to clarify. He didn't say that people shouldn't sell. He said he's not selling. Thank you for clarifying that. Appreciate it. Do I have any fan art products? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Should we open some fan art? Oh my gosh, guys. Let's open some fan art for the fans. Let's open some fan art for the fans, friends. We've got 2021. We got 2022. Let's do that. Your wife entered? Douglas. Let's open some fan art. What should we do about the SCP pre-order? We out the money. You even tipped them. Well, I don't know what you can do with the tip. My chat jumps around. It like freezes. And no, it didn't freeze. It's still going. I would, I don't know. I think I would charge back anything you've ordered. Here's why. This is my opinion. I think you should do chargebacks on whatever you've ordered that you haven't gotten. Because if it does eventually show up, you can just buy it again. You know what? You can buy it when it shows up. If it never shows up, then you're safe. So it's just be selfish in this moment. Other people are being selfish. Be selfish. Protect yourself. Do a chargeback if you haven't gotten the product yet. This is my opinion. Let's be honest. The announcement will be more nothing if there is one. It'll be some BS. More info coming soon, like a nothing burger. Nick, that's very possible. If there's another announcement, yeah, it could be an announcement. Like, hey Nick, like you remember those announcements we used to get where there was an announcement about an announcement? You remember that? All right, guys, official announcement. It's Monday, and I know that you like to know what's going on. I know. We have heard you. We have heard you, friends, and so we are making this announcement to announce that soon there will be an announcement answering all of your questions. I know you like to be up to date. So I'm making this announcement to let you know that there will be news at some point. Yeah, it could be like that. That's possible. Let's see. Might see a filing. I don't know. Even a buyout. Keep in mind, these things take time. So let's say Metazoo does a buyout. That'll take time, probably. You know, and if they do a bankruptcy into a buyout, that's going to take time too. I think that's going to take time. So I don't know. So what even could they announce? Maybe they could announce. You know, it'd be really nice. An announcement describing, like talking about why the letter appeared and disappeared. That's people really need is they need to know what's up with the letter. But could you put faith in the announcement? Could you believe it? I don't know. How many announcements did we get in 2023 that didn't materialize? You know? So anyway. Stacked collectors. Yeah, I don't know. Enough. Yeah. Everyone handles grief differently. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Nick. I haven't been watching all the Bailey stuff. Yeah, let's move the chat. Let's move on from talking about Bailey. We'll respect Bailey and he can handle things however he wants to. It's fine. Let's move on from talking about him. Cryptic Clash may be the only key to moving forward. Yeah, so Cryptic Clash. How do we do a chargeback? I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not saying anyone should or should not. do chargebacks. I'm just saying, like, you know, maybe consider doing chargeback and then Google it. You know, Cryptic Clash is Metazoo online client. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Metazoo would move forward as the online client Cryptic Clash. Oh, we got a full hollow. Look at that. Full hollow Ultima. Those were gorgeous. She was hoping she would win. Oh my gosh. Especially after Argos had them on here. Douglas Coleman's wife? Yeah, they were good. How long is the Crypto Clash application going to be on? I don't know. I don't know, friendlies. St. Elmo's Fire, non-hollow. Look at this. Metazoo fan art. People loved Metazoo so much they submitted a ton of artwork to try to get into the fan art stuff. Really, really cool. Alright, let's do another pack here. Oh, I love this one. The Flame Aura with the elf. Look at him going down. Oh, he's not going to make it, guys. Sorcery Contested Realm is to hit Argos. I do have one of their boxes here. We're going to open that, I think. Just for fun. White Death. Bull Hollow. Metazoo fan art 2021 set. Absolutely fantastic. Best Flame Aura. Vincent Weidman, interesting question. How does the Metazoo closure compare to the Argent Saga closure? It does share some similarities, actually. The Argent Saga as a business and Metazoo as a business were sort of like slowly losing employees. Oh, another Altahama Mana. Metazoo and Argent Saga, the businesses were slowly losing employees over their final stretch, which was interesting. Like, you know, you had like one competent person in Argent Saga who was basically doing everything by the end. And I feel like Metazoo kept pruning people as well. They had fewer and fewer and fewer people in the business. I think both businesses were brought down essentially in large part by, I don't know, dysfunctional management. And it kind of shows that Metazoo has an overwhelmingly stronger theme than Argent Saga. Argent Saga was just, you know, just another startup that came before there was a lot of competition. Metazoo had an overwhelmingly resonant theme, had everything going for it, but it doesn't matter if you have management making, you know, questionable management decisions. Like, you can sing anything. So that was Argent Saga, was the same way. Some unfortunate management decisions and missteps and mistakes, and a guy he was like arguing with people, fighting with the community. Like, it's tough. And social media is really challenging now. If you're gonna start a business, everyone's going to rip you apart. Not everyone, actually, no. It feels like everyone, but it's really not. 99% of people are great. 1% of people are like assholes, and they just can't not be. They can't. They obsess over it. These like troll loser assholes will just rip you apart all the time for no reason, or for good reasons, but they'll never stop. And so if you're a sensitive person and you're going to open a business like this, you just need to know ahead of time, like, people are they're going to rip you up, and you have to be ready for it. Yeah, I got Hank Trill on. Yeah. Woo. So, you know, so what you have is, yeah, so Argent Saga is being run by someone who's kind of sensitive, and he would like react to people a little bit. Not nearly as sensitive as Mike and Andy, though, basically. So they would get sensitive and snip back at people, and you just can't. Vocal minority is rough, yeah. I call them the noisy few. The noisy few are so noisy. It feels like it's a larger percentage of people than it is, but it's not. It's not. It's not a large percentage of people. If Palworld makes cards when I get into them, I would buy some. I've been playing a lot of Palworld. I confess I've been playing Palworld, and I have been enjoying myself. I have the advantage of I was never even into Pokemon, so I can play Palworld, and I don't even have to feel bad about it. I don't have to be like, this is a Pokemon ripoff. I can just be like, oh, what a fun, novel idea. Oh, look at these people with this brand new idea that's never been done before. Wow. This is great. I love it. That's me in Palworld. Alright. We got a ton of bunny yips. Bunny yip. Fan art. Mongolian deathworm. Hey, you know what you guys might like? Let's open some Topps blisters. Nate Dogg. Argos told me to keep beer in the back of the fridge. You're on beer 55 at this point. Yeah, beer 55. Who else is playing Palworld? Oh, you're playing right now? Deep Pierce? Dude. Metaphantom. Look how many people are playing Palworld. Everyone's playing Palworld. Yeah, man, it's fun. I have a dedicated server for it. The servers are interesting because I like this Flashlight Frog by Poncho. Great artwork by Mammoth Legend, Metazoo artist Poncho. We have a dedicated server for Palworld. So if you want to play on the server, message me. I'll give you the IP, and you can jump in and play on our dedicated Palworld server. The server is up 24/7, so you can like accumulate resources a lot faster because the server never shuts down. That's kind of fun. Let's open up a Topps blister pack, shall we? Let's pull some 1-of-1 superfractors while we're here and have some fun. Sting hungers for Topps. All right. Game Castle was dumping. Joseph, so the game castles, I believe, are not all controlled by a single person. The game castles are a franchise. So a local game castle can make a decision as to whether or not to dump, even though one of the higher-ups at Game Castle is also a higher-up at Metazoo. Just so you know. Palworld killed Metazoo, confirmed. Well, you saw one of my latest Metazoo video was a Palworld video. Ayo! We got a Bigfoot. Alright, we got Flatwoods Monster. Oh, nice. We got a Refractor, Huggin' Molly. What game did Poncho go to? Am I allowed to announce that one yet? Let me just double check. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce it yet. Maybe I'm not. But I'll tell you this. Michael Peckham, Metazoo artist, never before seen Chronicles of Arcane art. There's spoiler artwork for Chronicles of Arcane. Michael Peckham, another Metazoo artist, went over to Chronicles of Arcane and they just texted me this art to show you guys. So that's pretty cool. So we already saw, in case you missed it before, another Metazoo artist, Isaac Sky Lee, did a couple. Here's a sketch. He hasn't inked it yet. There's an Isaac Sky Lee sketch for Chronicles of Arcane, and then right before that, he sent me this one. So, a couple of guys going over there. Yeah, pretty cool. And where did Poncho go? Well, let's just say, stay tuned. Where did Lily go? Well, I don't know. Stay tuned. I don't know. Let's not naming names or anything, but you know, maybe they're gonna be making some card art for another game coming up here. Maybe you'll see them sooner than you think. Friends. Oh, Austin Coleman. Their true talent showing. Metazoo was holding them back. Look at that. Hey, did you guys hear that? Isaac and Michael Peckham, you guys just got a nice compliment. They said they understand you guys were required to make art a certain way for Metazoo. It's really cool to see some of the stuff you guys are churning out. Yeah, this is really cool. Cool artwork. And then where was Michael's again? We'll drop that back up. Michael Peckham, I had no idea that you did this style of art. It's cool, man. This is really different than what your Metazoo artwork was. I had no idea. This is cool art. Nice job, dude. All right, let's open this pack. Let's see. All right, I'm sure I've missed a million questions. I apologize. What have I missed? Hey, Quetzalcoatlus. Full hollow. And a refractor. Old green eyes. Power up red. Chupacabra. All right. Do I believe with the current TCG state that another game will rise up to fill the gap? I don't know. Do you mean the overall state of the TCG market, including like Fab, MTG, you know, all that stuff? Are you talking about the failures of the big three? Will that make room for a fourth or fifth? Or are you talking about specifically the gap left by Metazoo if Metazoo does not rise back up? And will another TCG come in and fill that indie space? You haven't told me when the tiny cards are coming. Robert Lane, I wanted the tiny cards so much. Do I like UFO? Yes, I do, Nancy. Thank you for asking. I think UFO is very, very fun. We'll open some UFO packs after this. I wanted the tiny cards so much, it's probably not coming. It's probably not coming. Let's open another of these NFT packs, and we'll open some UFO or something. Alright, River Mermaid. Alright, let's see. Metazoo Menace? What did he say that made you cry? Mr. Walker, Argos, appreciate all you did for Metazoo. Happy memories. Thank you! Hope you do more of the TCGs. I will. We will do some other TCG stuff for sure. Absolutely, man. And I'm gonna keep doing Metazoo stuff too. You know, I'll ride Metazoo forever, as long as I can. Loveland Frogman until there's just absolutely nothing left. I love the zoo. I love the theme of it. I love the products. It's been really, really, really fun for me. I absolutely love it. So I'll keep it going as long as I can. Lorcana going to crash hard due to overprinting. Yeah, Lorcana was designed to crash, right? No shrink wrap on the boxes. They said up front they're just gonna print. So you'll find out if Lorcana had anything going for it from a collectible standpoint once all that's done, and maybe it does. Maybe it does, but it might be a decade before you really know for sure. And then if they're still going by then, great. Rip Metazoo War. Oh, War would have been so good. Dude, I had a War playmat all designed. We were going to do that. You guys want to know what I was going to do for War? Check this out. Look what I did for War. Check this out, guys. I made all of these for War. I commissioned all of these for War, and I was gonna hand them out for free in War pre-order bundles. These are all art cards. I have hundreds of Metazoo themed art cards, and I was going to include them in bundles for War. Every single bundle will get one, and I don't know what to do with these now. There's some Hero Quest ones. Look at that Hero Quest. He's got a hollow Flatwoods Hero Quest. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these art cards now. I mean, what does the guy do with 200 art cards, or however many I have, for Metazoo War if Metazoo War doesn't come? I guess we'll have to run them as giveaways on streams or something. Really, really cool though. Yeah, I was preparing for War all the way up until I have the Metazoo playmat. I have the playmat artwork done. I hadn't paid to print it yet. I have all these art cards done. I had it all planned out. So that's unfortunate. I think the Metazoo community was really excited about War for a really, really long time. Where did I see the Nightfall tops? At an event. Yeah, Andy had them. Andy had Nightfall tops cards. So I know it exists. Look at that. Metal Mammoth Alabama. Look at these art cards. I wanted to give these art cards to you guys. So we'll have to find out. We're going to do some community giveaways for these art cards, because who is the artist of the cards? These ones. So I have multiple artists on these cards. These ones I'm showing you right now are Korg. Lord Korg, he calls himself. Korg. Oh, there's his name. Korg. Yep, I planned these a long time ago. All the way up. So we'll have to find some excuses to give these away to you fine folks. Or some of them, I'll keep some for myself for sure. But yeah, if we're not gonna do War, then these were made for the zoo community. So we'll have to pass these out. Look at all these. Look at that babe. Beautiful babe, the Blue Ox. Got a Grim. Did some of the PFPs they did. Look at that Mothman. Who wants the Moth art card? These are all hand painted. These are not printed. These are hand painted 1-of-1 art cards. It hurts your heart that these couldn't go out as intended. Well, Douglas Coleman, maybe we could find another way. Maybe we can find another way to have these out. Mr. DJ Longhair. Busy Thursday? Hey, DJ, actually, I have this whole week off, actually. So I'm much more not busy than usual this week. So, yeah. Yeah, do you know how to get a hold of me? You can email me. Argos at Argos Argos.com. Or go to the Discord. Go to the Oasis Discord if you know the link for that if you're in there. Otherwise, somebody can drop the link for it if you need it. Yep, I'll do it. I know. Really good artwork. Okay, it is? Great. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Awesome. Yeah, man. Let me know what it is. Let me know what the interview is. And what platform, and we will talk. Yeah, that was court stuff. So, let's open another blister pack, shall we? And maybe a UFO pack. Somebody asked if I liked UFO. I love UFO. Metazoo UFO, one of my favorite sets. I love the UFO theme of it. Space, aliens. I wish, like many people, it had a little bit more UFO. Matawitch. You just charge back your legacy. Oh, okay. And you have more money to buy some $20 booster boxes. Ayo. Austin Coleman. They look traced. Austin, you're not wrong. My understanding is Metazoo talked to Korg because the artwork looked identical. Yeah, he did. It's a little bit traced, but it looks good. But you're right. It looked identical in many ways to what the Metazoo artists had already conceptualized. So, but here's the difference: Metazoo artists were charging $400. Korg was charging a lot less. So I needed a couple hundred of them. So that's why I paid Korg. Metazoo artists were very busy, and I respect that. I understand it, but you know, you can't go to a Metazoo artist and be like, I need 200 art cards for war. Like, it's not gonna happen. All right. Did the UFO serials all get pulled? I kind of don't think so. Hey, Otherverse, massive stream tonight. Oh my gosh, should we open an Otherverse pack? Let's open an Otherverse pack. Let's open a Nom Nom pack. Let's open a Chronicles of Arcane pack. Oh my gosh, should we do that? Okay, we've got... There's that. Hang on, where's the Nom Nom? Where's the Nom Nom? We're gonna have to find it. Okay, no, that's not Nom Nom. Alright, we got Chronicles of Arcane. We got Otherverse. And then... hang on one second, guys. I gotta find Nom Nom real fast. Hang on. Alright, I can't find Nom Nom, sorry. We'll have to find it later. All I have is a couple of doorway packs that I haven't opened yet. That's all I have for Nom Nom. So, let's open this Chronicles of Arcane. This is where a lot of the new Metazoo artists went. Well, this is a Halloween pack from 2022. And then we'll do an Otherverse pack because Otherverse just showed up. So, Halloween pack for Chronicles of Arcane. Heinous Transformation. So you're going to see a lot of Metazoo artists over in Chronicles of Arcane now. We already showed Michael Peckham and Isaac Skyley. There's a Meyer Stalker. My understanding is this was an old foiling. They're not going to have the holo cover the text in the actual one. These were like prototype cards. So it'll be like this. But you can still read the text. Frosty the Black Cat. Oh, actually, that was a reverse holo. That's right. They did reverse holos where it covered the text. And then that's a full holo. Anyway, these prototype cards. There's Chronicles of Arcane. Boop, there you go. And then here's Otherverse. Dragons and Waifus. Oh, sorry, Ryan. 2023. Thank you, Ryan K. That was a 2023 Halloween pack, not 2022. It just happened. All right, here's Otherverse. TCG, thank you, Otherverse, for the free box. Appreciate you, man. All right, we have Ice Princess. We have the Fairy Queen, Chaos Princess, Anubis, and Water Queen. Full Hollow. Lilith. Goat of Shendon. Dude, it's a goat. You sent me a goat? What the heck is this? You put a random goat in your set? That's awesome. Oh my god. Yeah, Nate Dogg loves that holo. Yeah, it's a cool looking holo, isn't it? That's really nice. We did a little Otherverse opening not too long ago. And it was nice. It was nice. But, oh my god, you gave me a goat. It's freaking hilarious, dude. What does the goat have to do with anything? The great goat of Shendon? The goat, yeah, man. How did you How did you know I like goats? How did you know? All right. So, what a long seated packs. What a long road it's been, friends. What a long road it's been. Let's open this tops and pull another super fractor, shall we? All right. Sting hungers for tops chrome. What else you guys want to know? I know I missed some questions. Cojito just dropped the link to the Oasis Discord. Thank you, Cojito. If any of you guys want to jump into my Discord, or our Discord, I like to think of it more as a community Discord than like mine. But if you want to jump into a great community Discord, we have almost 2,000 people in there. Oasis supports Pokemon, MTG, Otherverse, Nom Nom. It's a TCG community Discord. We have a Palworld server in there as well. 24/7 Palworld for gaming and stuff like that. We have the Metazoo server. It's the biggest Metazoo Discord. Jump into Oasis. Have fun. It's a great community. Really great people. For all TCGs. So anyway, if you want to. Argos, can you shoot a vlog video in my future brick and mortar store? Yeah. You'll buy products and caffeinated drinks. Oh, Metazoo Book, I would love that. Your videography is so good. Anything you want to do, let me know. I would be thrilled if you came by and did that. I think you have a really nice camera, really good eye for it. Your work is really like soothing and calm and artistic. I love it. I put your stuff on at work. I put your channel on at work and I just leave it going. I love it. I love it for background stuff. Anyone, if you see Metazoo Bouquet in the chat, click on him and subscribe to his channel. He does really, really good work. You'll love it. Look at this pizza bird. Nice refractor pizza bird. Best Discord ever, Oasis. Nice. What is the point of putting Series 0? I don't know. What was the point of sending UFO foil into space? I don't know, but they did it. And it was fun. They probably just figured Series 0 sounds cool. You know what I mean? That's probably all it is. Next strength. There we go. What is the biggest thing you wanted to say about Metazoo over the years, but held back because you were afraid it would damage your relationship with them? Nick Strength. So the biggest things that I wanted to say to Metazoo over the years, I said privately to Metazoo. Like, when the bannings were going on and I didn't come out publicly and like light them on fire, I was messaging Mike privately and having private discussions with Mike about the bannings and like all this stuff. Like when other people would make all these video series telling me Metazoo about stuff, I wasn't doing it on YouTube, but I did it privately. So there actually isn't a whole lot that I didn't say privately, but I do wish, like I wish I had, but I don't know if they would have listened to me, you know? Like I just wish that I had more influence much sooner. That like I could have I wish I could have complained about the bannings in the beginning of 2022 and they would have listened in the beginning instead of at the end, you know, or like talked about overprinting. Mike believed that they needed 100,000 of each SKU for Will to do. They thought it would be consumed. He really thought Metazoo was going to continue 10x and we would say things to dead ears on that kind of stuff, you know. So I don't know if I would have said it in a YouTube video loudly, would it have been heard or would I have just been discarded? I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer to that. Because keep in mind, I wasn't big before Metazoo. I'm not big now, but you know, like I didn't have a voice before Metazoo. I didn't have a 2 million subscriber MTG channel, and so like I kind of think that if I was a huge MTG channel, they would have been more likely to listen to what I had to say. As it is, I was like the Metazoo guy, but you know, I wasn't. Here's how they probably saw me as someone who's maintaining the fan base, but not necessarily adding to it. Which I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I think that's how they saw me. And so, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I had a huge amount of influence, unfortunately. Hey, Chris is here. What's up, Chris? Welcome. Welcome, Chris. Got a Dingbell refractor and a Gumbaroo and a Hide Behind. Cool. I'm still trying to assemble a full Tops refractor set. I've been selling off all my extra tops, but I have a binder of like one of a kind, or you know, the stuff that I'm keeping, because I do want to assemble a full top set of serialized cards and refractors. I'm getting closer to it, but it's amazing how hard it is to get a full top set. Thank you, Cojito, for the kind words. It says Argos was the biggest benefit Metazoo had. I tried, friends. I tried. I really did try. I stream, send me a box, Richard Williams says. Was Metazoo in debt with the Hello Kitty set? I don't know. I know that Sanrio had a licensing fee of a couple $100,000, but they sold a bunch of Hello Kitty, not as much as they wanted to. But I don't know how much they made, so I don't know. I don't know if they owed the printers money. I don't know that. Can we trade, Peter? Yeah, Peter. Yeah, we can. Well, actually, Peter, the truth is I listed a lot of it on eBay. A lot of the extra stuff I already sold on eBay. I don't actually have a lot of duplicates left that I haven't listed. I just listed a ton of auctions yesterday for duplicate top stuff, serialized top stuff. But so unfortunate. Another ding bell. Otherverse says nom 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 nom. Nom nom is very fun to say. It's a very fun to say word. I support that 1000%. Saying the word nom nom. Chris came in as an artist, X-Men as an artist. He's always hoping for commission discussions right now. Nice. Oh, he says, hey, everyone, take note. Chris Campman, Metazoo artist, fantastic artist, or was Metazoo artist, fantastic artist. He's open for commissions on projects. So if you guys have any projects you want Chris K on it, he does have an Instagram. Check him out on Instagram, Chris Campman. So Kelly G, you'll buy my eBay seance. Kelly, I have a complete set of eBay seance. I haven't even actually sold on eBay seance yet. Kelly, I have a not small amount of eBay seance duplicates. I haven't even started even looking at that yet. I have a ton. I might be close to like a whole nother set. Oh, I love the battle cards on Topps Chrome. Look at that. Battle, Beast of Busco, and Fire Salamander. I love eBay Seance. One of my favorite. Oh, the Saint Caster, Raphael. Thank you so much for the kind words and the support, my man. Thank you. Joseph asked, "Do I think the winners should band together and lawyer up?" The winners of Dark Tower. I definitely think they're never getting paid. Can they lawyer up to get paid? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a legal advisor. I don't know. I don't know how lawsuits work. When you get money, but here's the thing. I don't think it would help them, unfortunately, because they'd be suing the company, and the company is very probably announcing a bankruptcy. So they can't sue. And then if someone comes in and buys the company after bankruptcy, they're not liable for all the stuff. That's why bankruptcies happen. Like all the big corporate bankruptcies we've seen in the last many years, airlines, oil and gas companies. What you see in a buyout is you get a bankruptcy and then you get new ownership because it wipes the debt. So who are you even be suing? Mike's gone. Metazoo's probably going to wipe the slate clean, even if somebody takes the IP or takes the company. You know what I mean? So I could be wrong, but I don't think I get paid. Primetime wants a support video. What you really Primetime? You still want to pay the players video? You honestly can't honestly think you're getting paid. I wish you were. It's not. I don't mean to say that you shouldn't get paid. Obviously you should. The players should get paid, but you know, denial ain't just a river in Egypt. Like, unfortunately, you guys aren't probably getting paid. So it's unfortunate. Just in the same way that, and you know what? Of far greater consequence, Primetime, where's the support video from you for people's pre-orders? Why don't you go make a pre-order video? Because there's probably like $2 million or there's hundreds of thousands of dollars in pre-orders outstanding and only $50,000 for the players. So why don't you hashtag deliver the pre-orders and go make a support video for them? Let's open some COA packs. Oh my gosh, Raphael, we're definitely going to open COA packs. But here's the problem. Oh, Primetime, that one? Yeah, the pay the players one. Yeah, the one that's starting. Yeah, dude. It seems kind of outdated now is the problem. It just seems outdated, unfortunately. Raphael, the problem is all I have for Chronicles of Arcane packs is I just have a couple of sample packs, and I didn't know if I should open them yet because they're so rare. Primetime, I didn't watch the entire live. I did watch some of it. Both of your more recent live streams. Yeah. I watched more of the more recent one than I did the first one. Just because I was busy. I got 5 kids. So. The Argos laugh after he goes off is scary. Yeah, well, you know. You gotta be a little crazy to get things done in the world. So, Chronicles of Arcane, yeah, we're gonna open that stuff. I'm gonna be getting Nom Nom as well. Chronicles of Arcane, here's the fun with that though. Chronicles of Arcane got me an Argos promo. So we're going to be giving away Chronicles of Arcane when it comes, and we're going to have a lot of fun with the Chronicles of Arcane Argos promo. This is a pre-release promo they gave me last year, but I've been hanging on to a lot of them. I've given away a few of them, but I've been hanging on to a lot of these things because I wanted to save it for when we had actual product to open. So there's blister packs and COA products. And we do have a lot of like Chronicles of Arcane cards and stuff like that. And I just don't have packs to open yet. I don't have packs, but I'm told it will arrive soon. And check this out. You can grade the cards. So here is a BGS 9.5 Chronicles of Arcane Argos card. And apparently, yeah, they made 100 of these promos. 100 Argos promos exist. And they sent almost all of them to me. So, we're going to be giving them away. Yeah, we're going to be giving them away in a lot of fun ways when this stuff comes out. So that'll be cool. And they got PSA coming in too. So anyway, that'll be cool. So thank you so much, Chronicles of Arcane, for this opportunity. Thank you guys for making an Argos card. I really appreciate it. It's an honor. It's an honor. I love cardboard. I love it, and it's an honor to be represented in cardboard in a slab like that. It's really, really cool. So I appreciate you guys so much for doing that. Chronicles of Arcane, run by an intelligent, nice guy named Ryan, by the way. Ryan K's in the chat. Ryan K with a wrench in the chat if you see him. He's a great human being. He was a Metazoo fan. Probably is a Metazoo fan. Has been for a long time. And I've known him for a little while here. He's stable. He's a nice, stable guy. eBay store. Yeah, my eBay store. Oh, it's just Argos_Anonymous. Argos Anonymous is my eBay store. Let's pull another Superfractor, shall we? Yeah, Chronicles of Arcane. I don't know. They got to deal with shipping, but it'll be arriving soon. And then they'll have some cool stuff going on with Metazo artists and stuff like that. So, all right. Oh, you know what we should do? I got a PSA submission back with Superfractors and stuff. Let's open that up. We wanted to see some supers. Check this out. This just came back from PSA. It's a Metazo PSA sub. Let's crack into this. See what we can do. Ah! All right. If I can get through the FedEx wrapper. Umu loves to invoke the name Argos when he's over here. It's just an entertainment channel. Umu's he's got a system. He's got a system. I can respect the hustle. Umu has a system, and he does things for clicks. You know, so he goes all over YouTube, jumps from thing to thing to thing, does things for clicks, and it works. So I don't know that he's really into Metazoo as much as he is into saying things in Metazoo videos where he gets clicks. So he kind of just chases drama, basically. All right, let's see what we get. Bum, 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 bum. All right. PSA sub just came back. Let's check it out. Umu has a severe case of Asperger's. Oh, does he? Maybe. I don't really know. I don't know. I can't yay or nay that one. All right. Let's see. First one is... Oh, someone was just asking if I had one of these, and I told him no. Well, that's not true anymore. Full Hollow PSA 10 Metazoo Bear Walker. I had so many of these. As you may have noticed if you've been watching my eBay, like I've been selling duplicates of things, and I had like 6 Bear Walker Mothman. Beautiful card, I love it, but I didn't need. Argos, the eBay store is hard to find. Yeah, because nobody wants to spell anonymous. You're not wrong. Here's an easier way to find my eBay store. Search Metazoo on eBay, and then filter for auction, and then you'll see my eBay store. if you know, you know. All right. Oh, my spirit animal, Cactus Cat Superfractor. I paid cash for this. If you've been around for a long time, you know the Cactus Cat is my spirit animal. I had to buy this card just to have it. So PSA 9 mint 2022 Topps Chrome Metazoo Cactus Cat Superfractor 101. I had to, guys. I had to get the Cactus Cat Superfractor. I love this card. I know it's trash. I know it's trash for so many people. I know. But I love the Cactus Cat. I think it's hilarious. Look at him. I think I paid way too much for this too. Am I dumping all my dupes? Not all my dupes. But I'm like I don't know, I'm dumping them. I just see it as selling. I buy things and I sell things. You can call it dumping if you want to. But here's how it is. Here's how my experience as a Metazoo content creator has been for the last 2 years and a retailer. Anytime I buy something, people call it pumping. Anytime I talk about something, people call it shilling. And anytime I sell something, people call it dumping. So I've learned over the last couple of years to just ignore what other people are saying and do what I want. So I open the things I like, I buy the things I like, I sell the things I have too many of. And that's it. And you can call it selling or dumping. You can call it buying or pumping. You can call it enjoying or shilling. All you want. It doesn't matter to me. So yeah, am I dumping my extras? Am I selling my extras? Yeah, for most things I am. Yeah. Not everything, but for a lot of things, I'm selling my extras. But I've not just now. I've been selling my extras for like, I don't know, kind of a long time. Like I go through phases. Ask my patrons know, like in the last like 2 years, every now and then I would have a sale. 3 or so times a year. Oh, we got a Gumbaroo! PSA 9. Gumbaroo! Superfractor 1 of 1. I forgot he was in there. Not a 10 though, huh? I wonder if I'll get any 10s out of this super thing. It's crazy how much Metazoo fumbled the ball. My dog could have managed Metazoo better than they did. Yeah, they messed some things up. That's for sure. Cactus Cat could not take Snow Snake. I like Snow Snake too. Another 9 though. Alright, so we have 2 9s in the super so far. Alright, next is a Joint Snake. It's a 1 of 1 Joint Snake. Are we going to get a 10 for a super? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. The latest news for Metazoo is there's supposedly an announcement coming, but who knows. PSA 9 Superfractor 1 of 1. Oh, hollow. Man. Alright, another 9. Okay. Okay. So we got 3 9s so far on the supers. Let's see what we got. Okay. Sinkhole Sam. I think this is the last. Yeah, here's the last Superfractor, guys. We got a Sinkhole Sam 1 of 1 super. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. It's... Oh, another 9! Son of a... 4 9s out of that one, huh? Still a nice card. Alright, well, fine, PSA. I guess it makes sense. He's kind of left, right, off center. Still. Look at that. So, there's what we got. You pulled the single Sam? Peter! Is that right? Oh my gosh. That's cool. Nice. They refused to give Supers 10. Yeah, they screwed me on that. Look at that. Alright, well, at least they gave me a 10 on the Mothman. Let's see what they did for this next one. So here's a Mothman. It's an orange refractor. 4 of 25. Serialized orange refractor Mothman. 4 of 25. Let's see how we did. Alright. Yeah, I remember now, Peter. Yeah, you sold me the Sam last year. Alright. Here's the Mothman. Orange refractor we got. Oh my god, a 10! I actually wasn't expecting a 10 from this one. Isn't that classic? Isn't that classic? I thought I had a chance at a 10 in one of the supers. They didn't give it to me. They gave me the Mothman. Look at that beautiful PSA 10 orange super refractor lot. That's gorgeous. This is from the hobby boxes of Topps. Did I grade the 1 of 1 Bigfoot? Cojito, I sent it in to authenticate it. Yeah, I just did an authentication on it. Because I wasn't sure if the corner would make it a 9 or a 10. I thought I could give it a 9. There was one corner that I was like, huh, maybe that could 9 it. So I just sent it in to authenticate it because at the time I thought I'd never sell it. Then I actually did sell it. But anyway, beautiful. Look at that. Okay, we'll take it. I got one more. Here's another moth. Oh, it's an orange as well. Okay, so another orange refractor. The other artwork. Orange refractor moth. Number 6 of 25. And let's see how we did. We got we got a 9. Okay. Okay. Cool. PSA 9, mint, orange refractor, Topps Chrome. So the only 10s, that was the whole sub. So the only 10s we got a Bear Walker moth and an orange refractor moth. Do I think the golden ticket was seeded? I don't know, man. It was probably in China, you know? Like here's the problem. The problem with, I assume by seeding you mean like Metazoo officials directly seeded it into a product. It's an interesting question. I have mixed feelings about it. On the one hand, I feel like it would be difficult to do that because product was printed in China. So if product is printed in China, how do you like seed golden tickets into products? You know, when it comes from China. But then, do any of you remember when some random dude was accidentally mailed a UFO secret rare? Do you guys remember that? They ordered a binder from the marketplace when the distributor was supposed to be sending out like random ass promos, and they got a UFO secret rare sent to them. Who remembers that? Let's hear it in chat. So that really raises some questions, because if the secret rares are in the distributor warehouse in the United States, then why are they not in China where everything's being produced? I mean, it's a very good question. So based on that, it is possible. It's possible that the secret rares are shipped separately to the United States, and that they are then seeded throughout product in the US, and that then they shrink wrap them. I don't know. I'm just saying. I remember that, and it was pretty freaking weird. So I don't know about the golden tickets, but I guess because that guy got that random serial rare mailed to him from Golden Distribution, yeah, it's possible the golden tickets were seeded. You know, I don't know. Dude, Nick Strength, you never heard that story? Dude, one random dude, they mailed him a secret rare by accident. How stupid is that? How do you do that? It happened. And it was mailed from California. It was mailed from Golden Distribution, the Metazoo distributor supplier. They grabbed the wrong promo. You know what that makes me think? It makes me think there's like stacks of promos. Dude, and it was before UFO was released. It was like a few months before UFO arrived. And yeah, Dr. Cards, you got an international distributor promo. Dr. Cards got a Manaya with a wilderness binder. What is it? Isn't it like the New Zealand regional promo? Dr. Cards in the US got it accidentally mailed to him with a wilderness binder. Hey, a green! We got a green Walking Sam serial rare card. We got a 98 out of 99 green refractor Walking Sam. So what does that mean exactly? Does that mean they just had stacks of these promos? The serial rare for UFO are in stacks at the warehouse? And if they were sending them up by accident, is that why we haven't seen all of them get pulled? Is that why? Have we not seen all the UFO serial rares cards get pulled because they're like they got lost, or they got mailed out by accident with wilderness binders? I don't know, man. Really makes you wonder. Ryan says, yeah, maybe they went to the Lambo fund. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Kind of like the TCG player seller based in California that sells Kickstarter and content creator medals. Cough, cough. Yeah, there was some TCG player seller sold like 10 content creator medals. 10 of the original 2021 Bunnyman content creator medals that you never see. You never see these things. One dude had 10 of them. So he either stole them or, acquired them somehow. Now, he doesn't have everything. So maybe he stole them. Maybe he worked in the warehouse, and because they were sitting in the warehouse, some dude was just able to steal them. I do know they fired somebody near the beginning. Like, way back at the beginning, they fired someone specifically because he was stealing stuff. So maybe that was him. Let's open this Topps. I have a damaged box I didn't want to sell on eBay. I got a damaged box of Metazoo Topps Wilderness. Let's open that up. Alright. Sting! Hungers. Or Topps Wilderness. Yeah, you guys, you gotta sell those promos to pay for the Lambo. Guys, Lambos are not cheap. If you got Lambo dreams, you gotta sell your promos. Gotta make a TCG player account. Gotta watch a YouTube video, figure out how it's done, and pay for the Lambo. Because after you buy the car, you got insurance. You know what I mean? You got maintenance. You have gas. Lambos use a lot of gas, guys. And it's that premium gas. Premium gas, very expensive. Lambo with premium gas, you're probably talking like 3 times a normal car costing gas. That's going to be at least 10 2021 content creator promos. Just for that. Let's see, we get Wilderness. Oh, look at that Mothman Frogman artwork. I loved the art in Topps. Topps artwork was some of my favorite. Was there any counterfeit protection to a Metazoo card? Yeah. Yeah, Chris. There's a couple things. One of the things that makes counterfeiting Metazoo cards very difficult is the card stock actually changed with each release in subtle ways. And they also changed the holo pattern. For example, let's show these two. So if we open a pack of Nightfall, the cardstock in Nightfall is noticeably different to touch to someone who is trained to do it. The cardstock in Nightfall is different. Not only are the colors different, but the actual material is different. You can feel it. The finish and the gloss is different. All that stuff. Now, is this an anti-counterfeit feature, or is it just lazy? Probably just lazy, but anyway. All right, we got 2 reverse holo cards, so it's not a good example, but the holo pattern is different with each set. So Nightfall had special icons actually built into the holo. Let's see if we can see one in this Wendigo. No, it's too small of a thing. We need a full holo. But yeah, and one of the actual intentional security feature is that the holo pattern for each set is different. Could you then copy that? Yeah, you could. But you at least couldn't print off you couldn't print off a proxy sheet of all the hits from 5 different Metazoo sets that are holo, basically, all in one sheet. You'd have to make unique holofoil sheets for every single proxy. It makes it much more difficult to copyright. So, and then if you're really good at authenticating, you would then notice all the cardstock is wrong and stuff like that as well. But that's kind of like next level. All right, we have Janet and Rosetta Van de Voort. Yeah, Wendigo looks good. Yeah, Wendibro. It's almost like that was a pack for you, man. Wendibro opens Wendigos all day. Appropriately named. Your wife is pissed for buying 2 of them. Oh man, look at that cover. Mike saying every quarter he sells a bunch of stuff from his vault in the secondary market. No way. Wait, Nick, is it through a certain retail partner who has access to market who sells a bunch of grails? Nick, let me ask you a question, Nick. How do you let's say that's true. So Nick said that he heard a rumor, he's seen screenshots, who knows, of Mike saying every quarter he sells a bunch of stuff from his Metazoo vault in the secondary market. Let me ask you guys this. How do you think he sells it? Do you think he sells it through eBay? I don't know. Do you think he sells it on TCG Player? Or do you think he sells it through a retail partner who sells a bunch of grails? I'm not saying he does. I'm just saying. You're sending me a screenshot now? Does he name who he sells it through? No, I haven't seen this, Nick. Are you sending me on Instagram or do you have my number? I forget. I'm checking Insta, Nick. I gotta see this screenshot. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm waiting. I'm sending you a screenshot? Alright. Let's see the screenshot. Is it really Mike telling people he dumps onto the market? Isn't that classic? Oh my gosh, look at that Mothman warps. Metazoo Menace in chat. Very interesting. Oh my god, there it is. Really? Man, you know what's crazy? I believe he would say that to someone. Even though, like even if you're doing that, you should know you're not supposed to, you shouldn't say it. But I could just, I believe it. I believe it. Through me? Yeah, through me. Oh, all my grails over the years. Yeah, right. My problem. Oh, look what we got. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, cool. Look at that. Look at that hollow. That parallel. So this is the wilderness parallel. Got a beautiful Iowa dragon. I can't share the screenshot unless Nick says I can share the screenshot. If Nick says I can share the screenshot, I'll share it. But you never know how private these things are. I will always respect other people's screenshottiness. If I'm not supposed to share it, I won't share it. Let's see. But we'll see. Oh, and there's do you guys remember this? This is supposed to throw off the weight. Isn't that funny? They added these red cards to throw off the weight. But they added them to all packs, so it didn't throw off anything. They added them to the packs that had the hits as well. So like, it was just an extra dead card in every box. How funny is that? They just can't make it. Alright, let's see here. Beautiful Iowa Dragon. What a cool parallel hit. Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh. Nick! What? Oh my god, you're sending me some really good screenshots. This is confidential. Nick, when did you get this? Did you get this recently? Oh my gosh, that's great. What a gold mine. I hadn't seen that. I had no idea. Oh boy. Oh my god. Guys, I apologize. This is a lot to digest. There's walls of text. Oh man. Look at that. Oh, it looks true. Oh no, this fits with things I've been told. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you shared that. That's so amazing. You got it this week. Oh, Nick, that makes sense. Yeah, people who were lied to, right? Oh my God, Nick, that's crazy. Yeah, no kidding, they're pissed. Here's what's going on, guys. I'm gonna have to digest this. Nick and I are gonna probably talk about it. There might be some juice coming. Oh, this could be some serious drama. Oh my gosh. Wow. Nick, thank you so much for sharing that. Holy shit. It has to do with investment in Metazoo. It has to do with investors in Metazoo and some things that Metazoo might confess regarding some of their finances and print runs and revenues and stuff like that. But wow, Nick, thank you for sharing that. Oh my God, no one sent me that one yet. Oh man. Wow. Now I'm getting, guys, I'm sorry. People are sending me all kinds of stuff. I can't say who this is from. Wow, to the person who just sent me this, who I know is still listening. Are you serious? What an asshole thing for Andy to say. Someone just sent me a screenshot of something Andy said, and I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to expose them. They told me not to, and I'm sorry I can't post it, but what a dick! Are you serious? Andy said that? What an asshole. What kind of person says that? That's crazy. This is what I mean. Just another example of Andy being a total asshole to so many people. Again, he was never an asshole to me, but he was an asshole to so many people. Oh my gosh. Ah, man. Thank you for the screenshots, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll find out what I can share. Don Silent. Damn you, Andy. Let's start the stream over with the new tea. Yeah, a bunch of shit just came in, Joseph. Oh my gosh. A bunch of stuff. What should we open now? I got two more. Got some more Topps Chrome. Should we spice it up? Let's chase a Nightfall. Let's chase an old scratch, shall we? Let's chase an old scratch. We're going to open this box of Nightfall and hit it. The room is dark. Nick, let Andy turn the lights on. Andy, that was crazy. Thank you so much. We've got to know what's being said. You guys are going to have to stay tuned for this. This is your spoiler. This is your spoiler. This is your spoiler. This is some crazy shit that was just shared. I can't spoil it right now because it was shared to me in confidence. You guys you're probably going to hear more about this because people don't send screenshots to people for no reason. But we have to respect the people who just sent us these screenshots. Hey, just so you guys know, if anybody's watching this right now, if you have a screenshot you want to send me, you can send me screenshots at Argos Tells All on Instagram, and I will not betray your trust if you tell me not to reveal who you are. I will not reveal you, as I showed just now when I did not. I'll respect whatever you tell me, whatever guidelines you want. I'll respect that. And I'll never out who you are, and I'll never share the actual message that you sent to me. But if you want me to know some information about Metazoo, send it to me. Go to Instagram at Argos Tells All, send it to me, or go to my email. It's in the description of this video, and let me know. Send me some stuff. Send me all your juice. Send me your shit. Send me your shit, man. And we're gonna find out what we can do. Prism Beam, Unlucky 13, full. Hello. If you want to share, post it online. You cowards. No, just kidding. No, it's fine. I respect that. People don't want to, people don't want to create enemies, but they're mad. I totally get it. Alaskan Vortex. Oh, hello. Send the screenshots. Tormentic, what did you just walked in some shit, Tormentic. It's got some crazy stuff. Wood Devil. Here's the thing about Andy. Andy was never mean to me. He was never mean to me. Email sent. Mr. DJ. Alright, man, I'll check my email. Andy was never mean to me. He was always professional. He was kind. He was nice. He was normal. But the difference is Andy and I, we are on equal footing. He doesn't. I'm not his subordinate. He doesn't have control over me. He doesn't have power over me at all. He couldn't even really control me with the retail sales thing because I have an independent income that exceeds anything I could ever make from Metazoo. You know, so like I'm not dependent on anything. So they had no power over me, and so they were really nice to me. And what I've seen with Andy is that it seems like when he has power over people, he seems to be an asshole. That's what I've noticed by a lot of people, and so it's really unfortunate. That's what's going on. And so now I'm just getting this. I'm getting these screenshots from people right now, showing me examples of Andy being an asshole to people that he has power over. So that is really unfortunate. You really can't do that in the modern age. Like, you're gonna get roasted. People are gonna quit. People are gonna leave. People don't have to deal with that shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, boil over. Full hollow. Look at these full hollow heavy. Dude, Jake. What did Andy say? He was gloating. He was gloating over. Let me see what I can say without betraying confidence. Hang on. Okay. Okay, here's what Andy said. Here's the gist of it. Andy was shitting on people who had been harmed, essentially, by a Metazoo direction. Metazoo went in a certain direction, and there were certain people who were harmed, you know, who were worse off by that direction change. And Metazoo came, and Andy went to shit on those people with an unnecessary comment. Like, he just posted a comment being like, you know, blah, 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 shit on you. And then came back later to gloat. Being like, basically saying no one's ever gonna care about how you're doing, you suck. Right? That's the post that was shared with me, and I can't say exactly who it was about. Yeah. Just gloating over people in a toxic way. So anyway, that's that. So that's what was shared with me. But that's not the longer thing. That's not what Nick shared. That's just the most recent message I got. Yeah, you know, just power tripping. Yeah, a lot of arrogance. Arrogance led to the downfall of a lot of things, I think. It's really too bad. Obsidian Obelisk. Again, he was never mean to me. He was never mean to me. It just seems like a lot of other people had problems. Let's see. Jody says Andy was an ass to me and hardly engaged with the guy. Jody, no one should have been mean to you. Jody is Metazoo HQ. Do you guys know MetazooHQ.com? Jody's in chat. Jody is the originator of Metazoo HQ. Metazoo HQ was one of the best, most notoriously used websites that Metazoo had. It was the biggest early website of the Metazoo fan base. The biggest. It was the #1 most helpful Metazoo fan site for a long time. Nobody should ever be rude. Not that you should be rude to anyone, but you certainly shouldn't be rude to people who are supporting your game in such a huge way. It's so weird. It's so freaking weird. And it's just classic. Oklahoma Octopus. We're trying to get an old scratch right now. So. Barcelo, I can neither confirm nor deny your comment. But you appear to be on, you know, you're purely sniffing it out. Prisoners would love. Oh, Joseph! I almost read that. I almost read that comment live. But I can't read that one live. Oh, hollow, born from the earth. Woo! Come on, old scratch. Yeah, Jody, they were probably mad at you because your website was better than theirs. They were jealous. That made them feel small. So they were mad about it. but honestly, like that's I'm not kidding. Like it's sort of funny in a sad way, but it's probably true. So never, Jody, wise men say never outshine the master. Tormentic. Nice to have you here, Trementic. Oh, full hollow Mothman. Nightfall Mothman, first edition. Full hollow. Look at that. We still got 384 live. What do you guys want to know? What do I think you'd want to know? People haven't asked too many hard questions, actually. I thought people would ask more. But I've shared the things I know. One thing I could say, like, one thing about Metazoo that was always a challenge was that the communication within the company seemed so sparse. Like, no one really knew. The right hand never knew what the left hand was doing. Nobody knew what was happening until the day they were doing it. You know, like, this goes for events. You know how we were always like, why aren't the events planned out? Why don't you guys announce these things? It's because everyone was waiting for organization from the top that never came. And I think people were punished and chastised if they asked questions and if they tried to do anything themselves. And so they learned to, like, just stay quiet and wait for direction that never came. And sometimes it would come last minute. People would, like, be told, on Thursday we're going to be here, and it's like Monday. You know what I mean? Communication was really, really bad within Metazoo. And so pre-orders were like this as well. There were times that, like, no product was planned, and then Mike would announce a product, and, like, nobody knew it was a product until Mike announced it. And then Mike would come in and, like, ping Andy and be like, oh, can we make that? And Andy's like, LOL, I guess. Right? And then they would make it. So, like, sometimes they're selling things and promising things with literally no plan ahead of time. And Metazoo fans loved Metazoo so much, loved the cryptid theme, that they were basically taken advantage of, you know, by all these promises of things. And then later, oh my gosh, 2 Mothman, 1 box. Look at that. It's Mothman number 2, full hollow. They were taken advantage of. Metazoo fans were promised things that they had not thought out sometimes in pre-orders, like the streamer kit stuff, you know, or like a lot of the NFT stuff. It was like variants of things that they never did. Like where's the Gold Heart Mothman promo card? Where's that? Everyone was promised it. I'm sure they made a ton of money selling another plushie that was the same as the first plushie. People wanted the card. They didn't want another plushie. Metazoo promised it, never delivered it. It was bullshit. It was total bullshit. And unfortunately, Metazoo... No way! We just hit our 3rd moth! Oh my god, look at this Nightfall box. Did you guys see that? Oh, I had a non-hollow. Whoa! Talk about fire in a Nightfall box. That's insane. Holy cow. You just pulled 3 full hollow moths from your last box? Really? Dude, we're Nightfall box twins. We're together in this. Super Cyan Moth Alert. Yeah, look at him. He's got the inking error. Super Cyan Moth ink. There's like too much yellow above his shoulder. Do you guys see the difference? This is one of the normal. So this is a normal Mothman. And this is an error Mothman. He has too much yellow up top, and they call it the Super Cyan error. There's another normal. So now you can see 2 normal Mothmen with the Super Cyan error in the middle. That's cool. That's cool. We were able to show you guys those the difference of that pulled live. Now you can get some where it's even more than this. You can get some where that Super Cyan like halo is just way prominent, all over the top of the moth. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Boop. Oh my gosh, yeah, Dan, that's right. Catch 'em All Collectibles opened a red ink. Dude, that's why I'm opening stuff. Green Star World, I'm hoping that I can open, like, I want my old scratch. I'm hoping those, like, the end of days luck will carry from Ketchum over to me, basically. And then he can get his red ink and I'll get my old scratch. Potion seller. Red ink? No, red ink is still a couple $1,000. Yeah, people still pay for stuff. Lulu Multipass? Oh, you didn't miss anything. We haven't talked about anything. we haven't talked about anything. It's fine. We haven't said nothing. Ain't talked about nothing, friend. Obsidian Obelisk. Green Star World is awesome. Been around for a long time. Thank you, Green Star World, for all you've done. For all you've done for Metazoo in all of your time that you've been around. Appreciate you, man. Old Brooks Crying Tree. Full hollow. Have you guys noticed that in this box so far, we have not gotten a single reverse hollow? Have you seen this? We only have 6 packs left. Look. This entire Nightfall box has been full hollow. The whole freaking box. This might be the best Nightfall box I've hit that doesn't have a God pack. Because we did hit a God pack once. So, let's see. Oh my god. Alright. We only have 5 more chances to get a reverse hollow. Can we do it? Or are we going to do all entirely full hollow for this booster box? Potion seller. It's a God box. Potion seller. Rock Sandy. No, you didn't miss anything. Oh my gosh. 3 more packs. Yeah, Lulu. It's been wild. Well, hey, Lulu. Speaking of being in good spirits, you know, I am enthusiastic. I'm having fun because I'm opening Metazoo, and I love opening Metazoo. But if you go back to the beginning, you'll see some angry Argos. You'll see some angry Argos here. Yeah, I'm a little feisty today. Do I know if distributors are still shipping things? It's a little bit confusing. I was told by the guy who manages Metazoo inventory, a Metazoo employee. I was told a couple days ago that they are still open. I'm told by distributors that Metazoo is still open. That what we're told, the official message is there's internal turmoil and Metazoo's open. That's what we're told. But I haven't bought anything off the marketplace yet to test it. So if anybody wants to be a hero, buy something off the marketplace and see if it comes in and then post the invoice or the tracking. Like, let us know if it's still open, because I don't know, man. Maybe I should do it. Should I order something from the Tell you what, I'm going to order something right now. Should I order? I'm going to do it. Let's do it. I'm going to order. Did you see this? 100% full hollow Nightfall box. I've never seen it before. I've never seen this in my entire time opening Metazoo. A 100% full hollow Nightfall box. Best Nightfall box I've ever opened for full hollow. That's crazy. Order it live. The only thing I'm worried about ordering it live, I don't want to show my personal information. Like if I log into the Metazoo account and it shows my address or something, I'd be worried about that. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna order one. I'm gonna order something from Metazoo. I'm gonna order it right now. All right, let's see. What should I buy? And then I'll do an update video and I'll tell you guys if it comes in. You know what's funny? What's funny is I'm probably the biggest Metazoo retailer that Metazoo's had, right? Like I have to be the biggest, highest volume sales Metazoo retail partner that's not a corporation. Like that's not Fanatics or Tops. Like I'm the biggest independent mom and pop shop retailer, and I'm about to order something from the Metazoo marketplace and I don't know if they're going to ship it. Like what does that tell you about Metazoo company communication? It's so freaking bad. No, I can't order Legacy. I have to order something that's already in stock. All right, so they have Legacy. Oh, it's so expensive. A $50 native spellbook. Oh, screw that. A $20 a seance release event. Oh my gosh, they still have seance keychains on here. But it's $150. I could get some sleeves. $10 sleeves? $10 sleeves? Come on. Oh, what can I get? A backpack? A playmat, Dimac, a release event box, a blister pack. All right, I'm gonna order something. I'm gonna order a seance blister pack on the hope that I get a secret rare. Let's see what shipping is. I'm gonna order one seance blister pack. Okay, and shipping is. Let's find out. It's typical Metazoo, right? Oh my gosh, look at all my unfulfilled orders. Oh, that's so sad. Wait a minute. It just went to my order history. Didn't let me check out. Wait, let's check out. There we go. Alright, guys. Oh my god, $8 to ship one blister pack? Oh, I'm doing it for science. I would never normally buy this, but I'm gonna do this for science. All right, guys, I just ordered a Seance blister. Oh, I gotta change cards. Never mind. I forgot I canceled that card. Yeah, I didn't want them hitting it. Okay, there it is. I just placed an order for a Seance First Edition blister pack. It was a $5 blister pack, and it was $7.95 for shipping. So, yeah. So I just paid $12.95 for science. And I'm gonna tell you, they confirmed the order. I gave them my address, and we're gonna see if it shows up. I'll tell you if it ships. the things I do for science, right? The things I do for science. All right, so that'll be fun. Oh, Invader Squid. Is he in? Oh, Invader Squid's here. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Invader Squid. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see your messages. Are the boards back up? Invader Squid handles Metazoo inventory. What is he saying? This is vital. Invader Squid, the board redemptions are back up. What else did I miss? Boards are back up. Yeah, Invader Squid's a great human. He's a great human being. Thank you so much for coming in. What else did I miss? It will ship. It'll ship! Invader Squid, it'll ship! Alright, guys, we have official confirmation that Metazoo is still shipping. I'll let you know if it does. But Invader Squid's a great person. He's never steered me wrong before. So, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know. Boards are not back up yet, but should be. They did do some redemption. Alright. Invader Squid, he's a Metazoo employee, guys. Metazoo employee in the chat saying that things are still shipping from Metazoo. So, the Metazoo closure is officially delayed, which is somehow appropriate. I should probably make that the next video. The next YouTube video should be Metazoo closure officially delayed. Because they announced that they were closing down all business operations, and that was supposed to be 5 days ago, and now it's the 4th of the next month, and I would call shipping product a business operation. So, you guys can interpret that as you will. You can take that for whatever you want. That's where I'm at. Is anyone still an employee? Yeah, they apparently still have some employees. I know, that's where we're at. Metazoo's alive! That's so funny. Invader Squid. Oh yeah, people want to know why pre-orders are still up on the site. Well, I said some pretty heavy shit today, so if Metazoo doesn't die and if they continue forward, I might have to apologize to Metazoo and I might have to. Look, I'm just operating based on the information that I have. Okay? Can't be faulted. If somebody wants to deliver, if someone at Metazoo wants to tell me exactly what's going on, my DMs are wide open. Send me a text, give me a phone call, tell me what's going on. Alright? And then we'll know. And until then, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. Let me know. How funny is that? Alright, guys. We've had a really fun stream this evening. We covered a lot of interesting information. Maybe that's how we'll end it. We'll end it with, apparently Metazoo's website is still open and shipping products. So, no regrets. Yeah, no regrets. I don't have any regrets. This is good. Guys, this was good. We're going to keep the saga going. We'll let you know. We're waiting for Metazoo to let us know exactly what's happening. But you heard my opinion earlier. On what's going on, and it is still my opinion. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Metazoo Menace, some good comments. Yeah, good game, everyone. Metazoo the Moon. Metazoo community has been the best part of Metazoo from the very beginning. I've really enjoyed the time we've had. I will continue to do things on here, and we're still in the Oasis, and people are still pursuing their hobbies, be it TCGs or video games or whatever. AC, yeah, good point. I shouldn't apologize. I kind of just did that automatically. That's true. AC has a good point. Metazoo, yeah, it's even if you guys are still running, all due respects, yeah, AC has a great point. I'm definitely not going to apologize for anything I said today. we're operating what we've got. That's all we can do, and the Metazoo community deserves this. So, anyway, that's what we got. Yeah, the community's been awesome. Metazoo employees been awesome. Artists have been awesome. It's been a really, really, really fun trip, no matter what happens next. So, wish you guys all the best. We're still going to be opening more things, giving away things. We have all of these promo cards. I have a ton of Metazoo product left, so I think we'll still do Metazoo stuff, but we're also going to be doing sorcery stuff, Nom stuff, Chronicles of Arcane stuff. We're just having fun. We're doing whatever people enjoy, whatever people have fun doing. That's what we're going to do, and we'll just keep doing marble races and like duck races for fun and giveaways and opening product and just kind of enjoying the community that we've built over the last couple of years. So Argos Anonymous, keep the stream up for a week and use the ad revenue to pay Metazoo's debt. Metazoo Menace, I won't be able to get any ad revenue from this, unfortunately, because I used copyrighted music throughout the entire stream, and I cussed a bunch. So I'm definitely not gonna be able to earn any money off this video because I did it for the memes. I wanted it to be a good time. So all of the artists whose music I stole to make the background more exciting, they're gonna get the credit for this. So Texas Ted, thank you, sir. Thanks for coming by. First video opening G.I. Joes in resealed Metazoo. Yeah, woo! Alright guys, have a fantastic evening. We're going to keep some more live streams going. I'll update you as soon as we have real information from Metazoo regarding what's happening next. It was interesting to hear that Metazoo is still shipping products, so if they ship the blister, that'll be my next video. Is Metazoo still shipping product, I guess. That'll probably be what I'll say next. Alright, have a good night everyone. Thanks for coming by. This was a great stream.
Call the cops, you call the fire station. Cause my flavor's so sweet, you be zoom, zoom, zoom. Don't even get me started on my bada boom, boom. One left, one right, that's how I organize them. You know I fill my cups, no need to supersize them. Right now you're probably thinking how she getting them jeans. Well, I'm gifted all natural and bursting the seams. Konnichiwa, bitches. Bonbon, even more sweeter than a cherry bomb. Coming with the postman like I'm a mail bomb. Coming in your mouth, make you say yum yum. Hit the gong gong, bring the sumos on. I'ma kick ass all the way to Hong Kong. Make the balls bounce like a game of ping pong. Konnichiwa, bitches from Beijing to Saigon. Got nothing on me, cause you know you's a bum. Dum diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. Check the scenario, I'ma bust your eardrum and leave your heads ringing with the ring-a-ding-dong. Busy on the mic since the day I was what? Bored. Check out my style, is the rock of what? More. Shine is on me like a dog on a what? Bone. Fight the power, put myself on the throne. You know when shit is getting heavy like it weighs a ton. I will run you down like a marathon. Tape you up good, put you in the trunk. See you next Tuesday, you is a punk.